What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Episode 396 of Back Again. You lot know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Apologies for the lateness, blood. You can blame the whole lot of them, blood. You get me? All of them were late. You understand? I was here, ready to go, but these lot late again, blood. You get me? Late again. You understand? Monts just woke up, blood. You understand? Flawless looks like he just woke up. You get me?
Not too long woke up. Yeah, you right.
Lucky for some. You understand? Some of us been awake since 7:30 in the morning, mate.
Hey, you the one who's blessed with having the gift of kids.
Already done streams today. You get me? Our streams. You get me? Big up everyone that tuned in to the Troops and Saeed show. As you lot know, that's alive now throughout the summer. You get me?
Love that.
So big up everyone that tuned in. You understand?
Well, you've been blessed, you know what I'm saying? You've been blessed with family, you know what I'm saying?
Lewis clearly just woke up as well, blood. You understand? Lucky for some.
Chels.
Yeah, turn that down a little bit.
Oh.
He's got that mic, blood. You get me? But big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them, my brothers. Make sure you are slapping a like, blood. You get me? Let's get the likes up real quickly, blood. You understand?
Every time.
Let me check in on the man, then, blood, that I hear, fam. You get me? Lewis, Delap, looking like the medical is done. And if another striker comes in with Delap, then could be goodbye to baby Drogba, blood.
No, for me, it's just having three strikers competing for a spot. There's another thing that we've been used to from the good old days, but yeah, Liam Delap's close to being done. Don't know what's happening with your contract and everything, but I think we'll get a conclusion by the end of the week. And yeah, it's been a peaceful weekend. Big up everybody. Up the gargantuan all-conquering Chelsea. And yeah, big up the panel and chat.
Flawless. Bruno Fernandes could be on his way out, blood. You get me? We'll find out. We'll find out this week. You understand? Okay. Al Hilal are lurking. You get me? But looks like Cunha. Cunha's done and dusted.
Yeah, Cunha's done and dusted. I believe he had his medical. I think he was in Manchester. So that's very, very good news. Very, very, very good news. And hopefully we continue in regards to incomings. You just mentioned Bruno Fernandes as well. We'll get to that. I personally don't think he's going, but we'll see. Al Hilal, all the reports are saying that they'll pay him anything. They'll do anything to get him over there. So we'll see what happens. But good, very, very good start to the window for United. Getting rid of the free players we did on contracts, clearing some of the wages, bringing in Cunha. It's just outgoings, though. I'm saying I need to hear more noise surrounding outgoings. But yeah, the Bruno, that'd also be a very good start too.
Yeah, you think you're gonna do the old PSG blood? You get me? Get rid of Bruno and kick on.
Nah, it can't just be him. We got so much more to do. It's not just get rid of Bruno.
Nah, but selling your best player, like they lost their best player, Mbappe. Bruno's your best player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And look where that has us. You feel me? The reason why we had the season we are where we are, and that's your best player.
It is what it is, blood.
Yeah, man. So it is.
We got OG Queens. Man, like Andy in the chat. He's here early, blood. You get me, unfortunately. I want Partey hard. Pause. Hey, yo. Why for that fire? That is, hey, yo, OG. Listen. Tech your blood clot time. You understand? I want Partey like Barca, sign him. This is the start of Barca domination, Europe and domestic. I'm going to make statements. Inter Miami is my team to win Club World Cup. I may go to the final in MetLife. Lewis.
Yeah, you can watch us lift the trophy. Big up, man. Big up. But yeah, mad super chat.
I mean, man, you must be still tired.
That name and domination in the same sentence. That ain't right, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right.
But PSG win the Champions League, blood. You get me? Only one team were trying to win that game, blood. You get me? From start to finish, total domination, blood. You understand? 5-0 was the end result. The biggest Champions League win in the history of the Champions League, blood. You understand? We have never seen a final so one-sided before. I don't think we'll ever see a final like that again, blood. You get me? The way that PSG were just opening Inter at will, it was just, I did not see that coming, blood. You get me? You know that Inter got this rep, defensively strong. You know what I mean? But we saw faults against Barcelona in the semi-final. You understand? They conceded 6 goals, blood. You get me? People forget that, blood. You understand? It was a great comeback, and it was a great game, and it was why you love football. You get me? But you saw defensive frailties, blood. You understand? You didn't really see that with PSG throughout the knockout stages of the Champions League. You get me? They were more solid. They were more controlled, blood. You get me? The midfield, I said from time when we played PSG, I said that at this, even when we played them, I said that they have the best midfield and strike force in Europe. I think that their midfield, their starting midfield and their starting strike force. So Vitina, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Cavradona, Dembele, and Dewey. I think that is the best in Europe right now, blood. You get me? And the total domination from those 6 during that game, blood, was absolutely ridiculous, blood. You understand? You got a man like Dewey at 19. You get me? We saw Yamal last year in the Euro final at 16. Well, 17, because it was the day after his birthday, or it was his birthday. We saw how he performed, blood, and Dewey a year later has stepped up to the plate, blood. You understand? Absolute dominant performance from PSG, blood. Luis Enrique, you get me? People tell me who's better than Arteta, blood. There's the man, blood. You understand? I've been pushing Enrique. You understand? Enrique showing again why he is a top-class manager, blood. You understand? God rest his daughter's soul. Zana, you get me? That Tifo was beautiful, blood. You understand? And the willpower and mental strength that Enrique has shown after having that loss and still staying at the pinnacle of his professional life is a credit to him, blood. You understand? I think PSG were the team that, unfortunately, everybody wanted to win. You understand? Nobody wanted Arsenal to win. You get me? Everybody was kind of pulling for PSG Barca final and then PSG winning it. Also in Munich, PSG were the 5th side to win their first Champions League in Munich, blood. You get me? Chelsea did it, Forest did it, Dortmund did it, they did it, and someone else did it, blood. You understand? Big up LJ for that stat that he dropped in the Jamaica watch along, blood. You get me? But Dembele Ballon d'Or is what they're saying as well. You know what I mean? What we saying, blood?
Go on, Lou.
I see it. Him or Vara for me personally. Like the way PSG just managed to neutralize Inter Milan's game plan, like so efficiently and so quickly. It's the earliest I've seen that in a final of that magnitude. And I guess it's like that's what happens when you play such an aging side against such not just a young side, but a physically intense team as well. They just pressed them out of the match. They tried playing defensively. They couldn't do it because they had barely any outlets as well, or like good enough outlets. And anytime they got the ball, PSG just pressed them like dogs. They kept making big mistakes in build-up. Guys like DeMarco weren't even trying to press like that. He just looked shook all first half. And by 20 minutes in, they're already 2-0 down, and the game's done. And like it's just they're not coming back with the way that they're playing from a big deficit. That's trying to like just maintain themselves, keep themselves in the game. They played to just stay in there for as long as possible, and they were dead in 20 minutes with no plan B. As soon as they get to 3-0, everybody's heads are just gone. Because like, yo, we fucked it. And then it's just a mental collapse at that point. Could have been 8 or 9-0 if players didn't miss other big chances in that match. Like PSG's game plan was just, it was unstoppable for a team of AC Milan's age. Like maybe if they had a Barcelona, you would have had a much more even tie, but this was just a straight mismatch. Like this is just the wrong game to have in the Champions League final. Because it was only ever going to be one winner. But yeah, credit to PSG. I think Dembele definitely takes this Ballon d'Or now. Because like you can see how clutch he's been for PSG for the whole tournament, and he's also just more selfless as well. He plays his part in that press. He plays his part in the build-up.
Did you see that clip on Twitter when he was like, and they panned to Sommer, and Sommer just looked like, yo, where the fuck do I pass this ball, blood? Like the way he triggers the press is scary.
No options. No options. Anywhere you look, PSG are just quicker and they're just faster. They're more intense. And Inter just had no answers for them. The midfield was too slow. The left-hand side was barely even moving the ball because DeMarco was just, he might as well have been playing for them at that point. And then the front line, like Thuram was just lazy off the ball.
Bro, this Thuram guy, yeah, let me tell you about this Thuram guy, blood. Yeah, this guy's living off his father's name, blood. You understand? This guy
every time I've seen him, like he's never dead, really wowed me like that.
He's dead, bruv. I'm telling you, bruv. He's bruv. Very, very overrated player, blood. You understand? Literally because his father was one of the greatest fucking defenders of all time. This guy, you know what I mean? He's getting this PR, blood. You understand? Because he is a player that has a lot of PR behind him, blood. You get me? He is not that guy, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. And in regards to the final as well, all the things that Inter Milan are good at, so like being a cohesive unit, being defensively sound, being a very, very, very good team, which is their strength. PSG are just equal to them in all of those things that they're good at. And then also Lewis mentioned about the physicality they have over them. And in regards to the youth as well, you've seen it, like Inter Milan have been praised for turning players around. But look at that pivot when you play in Mkhitaryan in the pivot. And Lewis mentioned about the intensity that PSG have. And that's what happens. Styles make fights. Stylistically all wrong. When someone can match you equal to everything good you do, and then a superior in other areas in particular, being the youthfulness, and people really underestimate the physicality and the intensity, their ability to press. And Inter just couldn't get out. And that's why Inter were lucky it was only 5. I'm saying if you would have left Doué on, it would have been more than 5.
I'm surprised DeMarco came out for the second half.
Yeah. Surprised he took off Doué on a hat-trick, because it's not been a Champions League hat-trick. And he would have got it.
People were saying he was trying to keep his feet on the ground type of thing. Don't want him to, you know what I mean? That's the angle that people are trying to. But he got a goal. He got 2 goals and an assist.
Like, I could have went down in history.
Yeah, still got man of the match, I think, in that game too.
Why don't people look at it the other way? Maybe
he got young player of the tournament as well.
Yeah, maybe that accelerates his level. Maybe scoring a hat trick gives him,
or maybe it makes him more hungry.
Yeah, maybe he's like, what? I just got a hat trick at 19 in the Champions League final.
But then, like, he's got something to aim for. Like, okay, I got 2. The next one, I'm getting that hat trick. It could instill hunger as well.
That's like for ridiculous, but yeah, they were just quality all over the pitch. And Dembele, someone I've been critical of before this season, did the business. If he wins the Ballon d'Or,
yeah. When you're here, remember you're here every minute waffling about Dembele's blood. Say something now, blood.
But Dembele's, he's finally joined.
Give him his flowers, blood. He's matured. I like this season. He's matured.
That's legit what I'm doing now. He's delivered this season. I'm saying he thoroughly deserves the Ballon d'Or. All the things that people was talking about before this season. No, this is it.
You're lucky Griezmann ain't younger, because you would have clipped your clout as well, blood.
No, let's not do that.
You're lucky.
He's younger or what, man? Let's stop it, man. He's done. You know what I'm saying? Why can't people accept he's done, man? You have to go back 10 years talking about what he did in 2015, 2016. It's a wrap for him. But Dembele, this is why I'm critical. If he had performed like this prior, I'm not critical. No one can say Dembele's performed like this before. This season, he's been him. 110%. Zero criticism. I'm very, very fair with my criticism. Same way I'm fair with the praise. Perform like this beforehand, I'm not saying anything. No one can. We've not seen this Dembele. Nowhere near levels. But the level he's at now, he's been nowhere near this.
2018 Dembele?
Even 2018 Dembele. No, not this. Because no one were talking about him Ballon d'Or, best player in Europe. Now we're all saying
Mbappé was, you know what I mean? And you still had Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, but you weren't. He was nowhere near this level. But
if he was at this level, he'd still be in the conversation like that.
Yes, exactly. Like people just want to praise it. People want to praise players.
Like now he's finally found his consistency.
Yeah, people want to praise players for consistency is key. In anything, in particular, football, people are praised, man, because man has a couple good months. It's like, no, he's been good the entire season, in particular, the Champions League. Every single tie, he's been at it. Even when PSG have not been at their best, even in games where the momentum's with the other side, quality and like his decision-making has been so much better. Been clinical, been clutch, was great in the final. It's involved in the counter-attacking goal, the second one, which basically killed the game. So, yeah, you got to give Dembele his props, man. You got to give him his flowers, 110%. Thoroughly deserved. Now it's just about kicking on, because PSG are the team to beat. It'll be interesting to see how they add. But let's see how they do next season. Go and do it again.
Don't worry, we got some for them in the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
You will get slapped the shit out of, blood, if you butt them. I'm gonna just
we'll see, Rob.
Yeah, and you mentioned that midfield as well. You gotta praise it, man. Whether it's
that midfield faces Santos and Caicedo, bro.
Whether it's João Neves, whether it's Vitinho,
or whether that tea and wake up some more, blood. You get me?
That's a good line. Still, I rate that one.
I'm saying let him hope, but that's what it is. That midfield's ridiculous as well, to be honest. That midfield trio, whoever you put
I think it's the best in Europe.
Yes,
I think it has everything.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think there's you look at it and you can't everything you want from your midfield. It has, blood.
It's best,
and it's young. It's not old, blood. This is a problem. You know that, innit? I think PSG winning the Champions League is a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. You
look at the team. Yeah, obviously you ain't got.
That's a you problem.
Worry about that, blood. You understand? You're out here putting Conference League clauses in Cunha's contract, blood. You understand?
That's a you problem.
You feel me?
Wait, you got a Conference League clause?
Nah, he just made that up.
I was gonna say, don't give me more legitimacy. Fucking hell.
He just made that up, man.
All right,
he just made that up
because I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm
looking at it. Stressed,
shut up, idiot. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, like, yo, even the defense is fucking young, blood. It's only Marquinhos, rude boy. If they get a centre back, you know how, yo, you get me? Hey, Saliba, yo, bro, don't be looking over. You understand? Might be like, yo, closer to home. You understand?
That's a little twist I didn't expect, but I could see it now. Bro, because that PSG team's a dynasty waiting to happen.
Because that left-hand side.
Hey, imagine if Saliba comes back home.
And look, Dewey's there. Dembele's there. He's got he's got Zaire Emery there.
Saliba is going to international duty to get gegenpressed by PSG and Madrid. You lot are fucked if you go trophyless again. You lot are fucked.
This is what I'm saying. This is. People don't understand like the repercussions from certain clubs winning to us, blood. You get me? It is, it's. I think all they're missing is Donnarumma's still for me, blood. You get me? He's still sus, blood. He had a good final. He made them 2 saves when he needed to, but he's still a bit sus for me. I think all they're missing is probably a centre back, bro, to go along Pacho.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that left-hand side with Pacho and Nuno Mendes is panned. Like that is sort of from a defensive aspect. And you spoke about the midfield because they're technically so sound. We don't really give them the plaudits for what they do off the ball. Because defensively they're very good. They don't necessarily have like a 6 who runs around and like clamps people in that fashion, but they win the ball back. Ruiz, Neves, Vitinho, they all have that acceleration. They all have great mobility to go and hunt and win the ball back constantly. And then, like you said, you add in the left-hand side of the defense with the athleticism and pace they have and good on the ball. If they go get a serious right-sided centre-back, because Marquinhos is one of the few that's aging, problems. It could be a dynasty thing. It could be 3 Champions Leagues in
This
4
could
years.
be their Real Madrid era, blood.
Yes, it could be. Yes, so if they get it right in the window in regards to
because
defense,
Dembele sorted out his injuries as well.
Yeah, Dembele sorted out his injuries. They go get centre back and they go get not necessarily a striker, but another attacker to add to that. Hey, could be problems. Someone who can play in a fluid front three. Yeah, that's problems for Europe. Everyone got to catch them. Everyone, all the Europeans elite. Everyone that's aiming to win the Champions League. You got yourselves. Chelsea are in there. Liverpool are in there. Real Madrid, Barcelona, like OG Queen said as well, Bayern Munich. So you look to go in the window and catch them. But they'll go in the window. And why would you not want to go there? PSG is a very, very, very attractive proposition right now. Why would
that
you not?
Champions League is a game changer.
Yes, yes.
It also shows that you can do it with a young squad. So it just gives me a little bit of inspiration, man. Gives me a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah. It also gives France clout in it, like the French league, because France, like, have always had clout, like through their players, isn't it? Always had, like, even as a country, like international level. But the French league, Liga, has always been called the Farmers League. You get me? They kind of put that they kind of put that myth to rest, blood.
Yeah, because they shout on England the whole way through it, bro.
They murdered the Premier League, bro. Took out City, took out Villa, took us out, and then kill off Inzaghi, blood.
Nah, don't forget Liverpool.
And Liverpool.
Yeah. They literally beat Liverpool,
they
Arsenal,
took us all out, blood.
And Villa.
One by one.
And then beat up Inter Milan as well, which is the end of the road for that team. They'll probably go again whether Inzaghi stays or leaves also. So yeah, it is a dynasty potentially. They just have to get it right in the window. That's it. Just get it right. Because that team's just quality. Sheer quality.
Bro, all over the pitch, blood.
Yeah. I was watching the final, I was like, this is
even the bench, bro. They brought on that Mayulu guy. He come off and Bins. Zaire Emery was cooking off the bench, blood. They got what's his name? Gonzalo Ramos, the Portuguese youth.
Oh, the striker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't even think they need a lot for, like, I think all they need for their first team is a centre back, and then if they get like another 2 man on the bench, blood, it's looking mental.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm looking at. Centre back, and then, like I said, another attacker just to add to it, just to give them something, another option there, someone who can play it. Whoever that player is. Yeah.
But Kohler as well. How can I forget about Bradley?
Him missing, man.
Kohler will start. That miss was Jesus Christ.
That's Barcola. He's one.
That's why Dewey has jumped him, blood. Do you understand? Do you think Barcola will become available next season? Maybe not this season. Do you think that if he continues to play second fiddle, do you think he'll?
I don't know, because it's good competition, to be honest. I like the best part, like strong teams at that level, is that you have that level of competition within the whole squad. Where someone who's quality and should be starting isn't starting.
But Dewey's younger than him.
Yeah, but like Dewey's having a better end to the campaign. Maybe in a couple months' time it will be in reverse. Who knows? But like that's part of the competition in the squad.
Can you really see Dewey's trajectory going like that when right now it is Champions League fight? Like he's doing things that Barcola.
No, but like, it's not a trajectory sort of thing. It's more form. Like sometimes like it will be Doué on the up. Sometimes it will be just Barcola in the better form. I think it will just fluctuate a little bit.
I don't rate Barcola like that, blood. I never really have.
I don't. I'm not like.
He's not been on Doué's level, but like there could still be levels to go. Like he's still young too.
Yeah, like when he missed it, wasn't even a surprise. I was just like, yeah, this is typical Barcola.
It's like every time I watch him, he misses a mad chance.
We've seen him do this before with Barcola, but maybe it depends on his mentality. Is it, all right, I want to play, let me move, or is it, right, I'm going to take a shot? Do I improve my game? Obviously, I don't know enough about him to like suggest either way. So that's what it is. But it is a big, big win for France, considering only the second French team to win the Champions League as well. It definitely puts to bed the whole Farmers League and everything. Also internationally as well, because France now got players. I'm saying like that France Spain, and obviously because Doué's young, Yamal's long, that could be a great rivalry. That PSG versus Barca, France versus Spain. I think that could be one of them because we all know Yamal's level and Doué is. Look what Doué's done. I'm saying helped PSG just win a quad. Like, yeah, that World Cup gonna be interesting. Champions League and World Cup next season. Yeah,
Did they do the quad?
I think it was a quad, yeah. Someone was telling me it was a quad because they won. They won something else. 1 second, let me check. They won something.
I know
They won their cup.
Cavradonna done the quad. He done 2 league titles, blood.
Yo, did he get 2 league titles? Yeah.
He got Serie A with Napoli.
Mazza. That is Mazza. Oh, yeah, tell a lie. Yeah, it's a treble. Someone was telling me about because their plates counted, but yeah, I think it's a treble anyway. But whatever they won, top quality. You gotta give them their flowers, man. For real.
No, they done their thing. I'm not gonna lie. Inter. What does this mean for Inter? Is this the end of this? Yeah. Is this the end of this squad?
Yeah.
Inzaghi should just go take the Al Hilal job. I wouldn't go back to Milan if I were you.
Do you think his rep's been ruined by this defeat? Like, do you think his rep's been ruined?
They were on for a treble.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think his rep's been ruined this season because he bottled? He lost the cup. He bottled the league on the last day to Napoli. You look at that Napoli side compared to his side. He should be winning the league. You get me? He was absolutely embarrassed in the Champions League final.
Yeah. I don't think ruined. I think that's too strong in terms of ruin, but I think it's one of them that's like a major black mark on his record. We'll look at it and go, when people criticize him, they'll mention the season first and foremost. For all the good that he's done, all the great things, all the accolades he's got, because he's still a top quality manager. This is one of them seasons that looks real bad when people look at it real. But you know what football's like? You turn it around. Because if he stays at Inter, they reinvest and he wins the Champions League, guess what? We're having a whole different conversation. It's not a redemption act, but it's like, oh, Inzaghi's still him type of thing. So that's how you look at that. That's how I look at it. So yeah, not ruin, no. You can turn it around, and I think he's good enough to as well. Personally.
Defo, but I've seen stuff from like Inter fans that did concern me a little bit. Like they're saying like he's got this habit of when they're in bad situations or like things are going against them, he doesn't really have the game management to get them out of those situations. Where he's still good tactically and everything. It's like they're hinting that he's a little bit of a bottle job in terms of like, soon as a bad bit of form comes through, they're in a bad game and they're getting cooked tactically. Don't really know how to get them out of that. And
because that's what I was gonna say. Like,
I'm a bit sideways, isn't it?
That's what I was gonna say because he kept playing out from the back, and the press was just ridiculous and it was just continuous. And I don't understand why he never just said to them, "Yo, you know what? Go long," because they're pressing too much, and you lot are not capable of by pressing this.
Yeah,
you understand? Of countering you can't. Well, you're not press resistant. We're gonna have to just go long. I never at one point saw him like change his game plan, blood.
No, you right.
Yeah, and I've heard Inter fans say he does that a lot. I'm just going off what they say, innit? Because they watch more Inter than I do.
Yes. And that's on him to switch that around and switch the narrative around. Like I said, it depends on what he wants to do. Does he stay at Inter? Do they blow up the squad and then reinvest heavy? And because if they look what he's done with this team, because this one result, look how we was talking about Inter Milan before the Champions League final, before they lost the league on the last day, but it was the last couple of results that really cost them. It's like football can turn literally couple of results, and we're talking about a manager in a whole different light, in a whole different way. So can you turn it around? We'll see. Give him some. Did he get the backing?
Did he get the backing as well? Because you look at like all of the rejects he signed.
No, he didn't get the backing. He didn't. That's why I would, if I'm him, I'm like, oh, look what I did with this team. Give me better players. That's how I would look at it if I was him. I wouldn't want to leave on this note where we're on for a treble and end up with 0. Nah. We running it back. But that's just me.
News just said.
What's the source, Daniel?
I said Mitrovic. Ben Jacobs.
Okay.
Where is Mitrovic? Not great.
Oh, he's over there. He's at Al Hilal. Right.
Yeah, he's been there for. I think he was there before Ronaldo.
Yeah, no, I do use in Saudi, but I didn't know where he had went. All right, fans, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that happens, man. Big up Carefree, mate. Big up Lewis, my first super chat, but I've been watching you since West Brom away 2017 when we won the league. Also, over Enrique.
Oh, yeah, don't remind me about that stupidness. Another reason why these sporting directors need to get binned out. But man said West Brom away 2017. Fucking hell, that's a throwback. Yo, big up, man. Love for the love, man. That's a great memory. That was such a great night. Although I nearly didn't make it because the fat prick I was working for ditched us in a fucking service station. But we still made it. Up the Chelsea. Big up, bro. God bless.
Montel.
Bro, man said my full brother. What the fuck?
Montel Vontavious Porter, bro. What are you saying?
My whole name, fam.
What you saying?
I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. Auditions and stuff. Yeah, smoked me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh, bless him. Hope you're all good, man. Hope you're all good.
Well, those Leverkusen links true? I saw in the chat earlier.
What links?
Apparently, they rejected your latest offer.
Yeah. The 130 euro.
Yeah, they want
one. They either want they want a player. Yeah, they want a player plus that.
Or they want a player or someone, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so they either want the full package or like a Harvey Elliott with 130. So it's either like, but I don't think Liverpool want to give a player because like they'd rather do a player in a separate deal for PSR reasons, obviously.
But it would probably be a separate deal anyway, no?
I think it would. I think they want it to be one. Kind of. Remember, as I said, when City were doing deals with them, they wanted McAtee in it.
Got it.
I didn't know that. Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's one of them ones. But it's one of them ones I feel like we'll probably have to spend a little bit more. I think we'll meet in the middle. I think we'll probably round off in the middle of them two. Like so if it's 130, yeah, probably like 140 or something like that. So yeah,
I guess you're happy about Paris getting the win. You get me? Thoughts on that?
Hey, listen, man. It's a shame I couldn't be there with my people. No. But no, it was, bro. They're getting smoked like that, yeah, in a final. It's embarrassing, isn't it? You see them Inter players, they didn't even know where to look. They didn't know where to look. It was dark.
They better look out for them ultras, rude boy.
Yeah, it was dark, man. It was real dark. But I actually feel like when it comes to the actual game, like Inter didn't have nothing about them. Like that Barella performance, that's the worst I've ever seen him play. Like I'm pretty sure the Inter team must have all chopped before the game. Right before the game, they all must have chopped their misses. All before the game. I'm telling you, like if you saw that Barella performance, I've seen nothing like it before.
Zero testosterone, zero aggression,
zero aggression. Bro, I'm telling you, Barella,
old, man.
bro.
Barella
slammed, bro. Barella slammed before the game.
They're just old, man. They just got ran down by some young G's, man.
Flawless. He
look
slammed.
At the age of these man, yo. These man, go look at the age of that in the Milan squad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, the only real old one is a Kirby.
Yeah, then again, Darmian's 35. Sommer's 35.
Darmian was on the bench. Sommer's a goalkeeper.
How old's Mkhitaryan?
Somebody didn't do nothing wrong.
Mkhitaryan's 35 or 36.
Let me go check this team, yo. Them man, yo, trust me.
Yeah, them man are getting on our troops. They're a couple.
Mkhitaryan weren't looking 36, blood.
No, Mkhitaryan doesn't. Mkhitaryan plays.
He was out
that day. He's looking. I'll be real, DeMarco, bro. These man slammed. I think an hour before the game.
This guy's crazy, yo.
I'm telling you, that's the only excuse for that because of how sharp they looked. How sharp they looked against Barcelona and the way they defended. And let's be honest, I think Barcelona.
Do you think that was their final? Kind of like Real Madrid was our final.
Yeah, but Inter's run was still pretty good. Look at how they performed against Bayern Munich. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they
should have. But if Bayern Munich were clinical, Inter probably get knocked out then and there.
Inter Milan missed a few chances as well, though. And to be fair, like Lautaro just come back. This was his first game since the Barcelona game. Remember, because Lautaro got the injury, so it was his first game since Barcelona.
Is it?
Yeah, that was his first game that he played back. But that's not even an excuse though, because Thuram
was stinking out the place, blood.
Thuram must be the only brother that looks built like an android but runs like Yaya Sanogo.
Let me tell you something. The only reason he has this PR is his father.
Yeah, but why does he? But Troops, why does he? Like, he's so built to like look like he's a powerful runner. He looks fast and slow at the same time.
He looks like he's buffering.
Yeah, like he looks like he runs underwater. But then, have you seen him like when he gets going? Like sometimes he looks mad quick. I don't get it. Does he just choose to run slow and fast? Sometimes I don't get it.
I think it's the way he runs, blood.
Bro, he runs like his ping's on 100.
It'll give you false. It'll give you a false and a false. What's the word, blood? A false. I don't even know, blood. It's just he's shit, bro. In my opinion, blood. Overrated.
Bro, that's a fool, bro. I mean? He runs like his ping is on 100, bro. I'm telling you, it's so mad. The delay is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And even DeMarco, who for me, I think DeMarco is one of the best left wing backs in the world, isn't it? He's definitely one of them, in my opinion. Tech tough, good going both ways. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that, again, what the fuck did he do? Nothing. That stinker and hooks on DeMarco was ridiculous.
He's lucky he made it to the second half.
Man are calling him Sam Smith, blood.
Yeah, that tweet was mad.
In the black latex thing as well.
And it was normal Sam Smith, blood.
Yeah.
Like, not this weird fucking, I don't know what's going on now, blood.
Yeah.
It was the stay with me.
Brother, that was 016 Sam Smith, 017 Sam Smith.
Not the fuck, I don't know what's going on now, cuz.
Sam Smith or Naughty Boy, you get it? That Sam Smith, bro.
It was calm.
Bro, it's that, Italian Luke Shaw's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Even for a team that is built on defense, to go 2-0 down early doors, peak. The team is built on defense, bro. But as you can say, bro, that PSG team, nuts. Vitinha, as I said, don't know why, man. From early on, very early on in the season, I said Vitinha is probably top 5 in Europe. And now I'm saying probably top 2. Very much reminiscent of Modric in the way he plays. Obviously, you got Fabian Ruiz and João Neves, who are not too far behind them in the way they've been playing as well. Fabian Ruiz was out of favour at the start of the season. Look at the comeback he's made, which probably from off the back of the Euros, having a good Euros, probably relaunched his time at PSG. You know what I'm saying? João Neves, who's a lot of pressure under him, expensive price tag. Not mad expensive, but coming for a lot of money as a young player. Minor, you know what I'm saying? And obviously Craver. They've spent a lot of money in it, so I understand why like maybe Chelsea fans would be annoyed with the prop that they're getting because of the amount of money PSG have spent. Because
but they've actually gone out there and actually won shit. Like Chelsea won.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? This, you know what I mean?
I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. But...
No, not you so much, Lewis, but I know like a lot of Chelsea fans I'm hearing are like when we spend the money, it's like, oh, but like when they spend the money.
Yeah, but I mean, they've won everything. It's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They won a treble, so it's just one of them ones. I think that Chelsea fans are right to think that way, but they've got to go. You know, you guys have got to go. Like, if you guys go and win a treble, like, we're not going to be like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
no one give a shit how much you spent.
Yeah,
no one give a shit how much you spent if you win a treble, mate.
Yeah, like
and if someone brings up and we won a treble,
it was money well spent.
Then that's money well spent.
If you've
been proven right in doing what you did.
But if you spend big money and win a treble, guess what? Hey, props to everyone involved. You did your job, 100%.
Literally. So, yeah, man, I think, yeah,
you think this can be a dynasty months? Like we were like, I mean, like the age of their squad, all they really need is a centre back. Marquinhos is the only real old one. You know what I mean? They're all young.
He's not that old. How was Marquinhos?
He's 31.
31. 34. He's 34. He's 31.
You know what I mean?
So,
you know what it is? Because he's been around.
Been a revelation.
He's been around for so long. I was saying to Saeed that he might be due a statue, blood, because the amount of years he's been there. Thiago Runway and Runway to Chelsea to win it. He stayed loyal, captained the club to their first ever Champions League, blood. Yo, you could put him up there as one of their greatest ever players.
You got to look at the development as well. Like, because for me, Marquinhos being 31 is ridiculous, isn't it? That's a mad thing. But also William Patrick, bro.
Look, bud, he's been there 13 years, bro. He went there when he was, what, 18?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then just become the captain and just done the mad thing. You know what I'm saying? And even when you're looking at guys like William Patro,
that's my centre back.
Apart
from Gabriel and Saliba, that's my that's my everyone's hoisting Pacho blood. He is cold, fam.
First season, you know.
Yeah, I know. When I saw him against first time I saw him proper, like was against I think it was Villa or City, blood, and I was like, nah, who's this you, bro? This you is moving mad.
You come from Frankfurt, innit?
Mm-hmm.
From Frankfurt, bro.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? You come from Frankfurt, and like, bro, you're looking at that, and you're like, yeah, it's mad. And you also got to look at the development, because everyone's looking at Nuno Mendes as one of the better left wing backs. This like now, innit? Like how he's like almost got everything. Brother, he's been at PSG for like 4 years and wasn't really seen as like the greatest signing in the world for the first 2 years. You know how man we're talking about Patro, bro? Not Patro, sorry. Nuno Mendes. You know how man we're talking about Nuno Mendes in those first 2-ish seasons.
Saka cooked him up earlier in the season at in the group stage.
Yeah, people weren't really like Nuno Mendes' thing weren't shining mad bright.
No.
Last 2.5 years.
Weren't no Rihanna thing, blood. No diamond out here, blood.
Yeah, bro. And Sancho did beat him up though. But it's
Sancho did punch him up last year as well.
Yeah, Sancho punched him
Mendes
up.
not signed. Was he not alongside Ramos? Was it that window? Is that when Ramos?
Nah, he was there before.
Nuno been there.
You mean Sergio?
Yeah, Sergio Ramos.
Yeah. I thought you meant
that window. Nah, not Gonzalo. I'm talking about.
I think he was.
Was that not the same window?
I think he was, blood.
Yeah, I swear it was. I remember him signing because it was him. It might have been like a Hakimi or someone else. I remember them having a big window that summer. It might have even been Messi times. I can't even the chat don't know anyway. But I remember because you mentioned about him going there and people.
And let me just tell the chat, blood. Saka cooked him when we played him in the Champions League group stage, bro. Shut the fuck up, blood. Go watch the game. He cooked the life out of him, blood. Yeah, man was like Mendes who, blood. You understand? But as you were flawless.
Yeah, just saying. Yeah, like in regards to it. Like, 'cause I remember him signing there and he did have like going there. And he really delivered. Yeah, he just didn't deliver. But hey, props to him. Him and Pacho down that side. Quality,
bro. Like even against us, Pacho off the line clearances. Like, brother, like, bro. Yes. When they're under the cosh, the amount of goal line clearances I've seen Pacho do, Nuno Mendes locking up Salah, like these guys weren't in like this isn't a thing where they bought these guys and they're all superstars. Like this has been like, yes, cool, they've gone for the marquees. If anything, the marquees haven't worked and the project players have come of age.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like and one of them has been shipped off and the other one's off the bench.
Yeah. Big signing they made was Dembele. That's it, because he was big money when he went there. With the rest of them,
Wait, like
Dembele's been back for a little piece now. Dembele didn't sign. You know what I'm saying?
Now, he's been there a few years, but I'm just talking about the money they spent.
And what people forget about Dembele performing well is no shock to me personally. Because I mean, his last 8 months at Barcelona were wicked. He was one of their best players. Like his last season at Barcelona was not dead at all. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. So I think it was just, again, people kind of just turning a blind eye. And obviously his first season when he come back to PSG wasn't like, he didn't light the world up. But then again, that's credit to Luis Enrique. He went for control. Too much control didn't work for them. And you heard what Vitinha said in the interview. Then he focused on players interchanging consistently. And that's what's turned out to work for them, because you could even arguably say that PSG's first half of the season was tired as well, though. That was a lot of control, weren't really doing much with it. You know what I'm saying? And now look at Dewey, look at all these guys coming of age, man. All the youths that are coming of age, bro. It's crazy. So if you add maybe another marquee signing to that, but for me, I don't look at anyone who give it a rest. Patro's there.
In France, you get me?
Give it a that. Saliba.
Why not PSG?
It was Madrid.
You don't have to sell it. You don't have
Madrid want Konate, bro. I've got enough, man.
Yeah, but Madrid want Skelly and Saliba.
Bro. Madrid want Konate, bro. And I've got to deal with that.
Konate?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Yes. They want Konate and Saliba. They want Konate and Saliba to be their.
They want that to be the pairing. Konate. So what they want is Trent, Konate, Saliba, Skelly. Them man, they can start their mother.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, how do you do? Wait, is because we don't know. Is Alonso looking to because of the centre back team? Because Holson's going there. Are he playing a back three or are he going a back four?
I
don't know how
the back
they're gonna
three.
do.
He played a free at
Yes.
Leverkusen,
Yes.
no?
Yeah, and I heard
Yeah.
he was going to do that for Madrid as well.
That's why I asked. But hey, if he gets Kanate, Saliba, Holson as your back three, and then it's Trent and Skelly as the wing backs.
Skelly ain't going nowhere, blood.
All right.
Skelly ain't going Madrid.
Skelly ain't going nowhere, blood. Skelly ain't Trent. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll find
Loyal.
out.
He's loyal, blood. You get me?
We'll find out, man.
You can clip this, yeah?
Oh,
In
no.
Prime,
Oh,
you
no.
already know.
Prime, go suck your link, blood. I will never tell him.
Bro.
I don't know if he's got a gal, so I won't say suck your gal. Go suck your link, blood, yeah? But I'll tell him to go suck his link, bro. Trust me. You understand?
Now Prime was clipped that already, yo.
Pussy old blood.
Apparently,
You
well,
get me?
apparently Marcus said he's not playing
maybe
a back
not.
three,
Maybe not.
playing a back four.
He's certified squad.
Oh, is he
I
playing
just-
a back
Madrid
four?
and back three just is like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying. The entire
it's
time
not-
they've
yeah,
never
yeah,
played a
yeah.
back three. They've never played
I think you have to
one.
go back.
even
I
Man
think in the
United are
90s
back three.
In the 90s, they played a back three, no? With Hierro, the other, William Niem, blood. Oh, William Niem. Bamba Clark. William Niem? Oh, what's his name,
What's
blood?
his nationality?
He's Spanish, bro. There was Hierro and there was another one. There was three of them. Before Carlos went there, blood. Mijatovic times.
Oh yeah, that's Unk status. Yeah, that's
I'm not 40, blood. It's not Unk status, blood.
that's Unk status. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably, when I got a fresh him, I probably looked the youngest on the panel, blood, barring Mons. You get me?
Let's go.
Mons probably the only one that's got a little. That's because he wears makeup, blood. You get me?
What? Hey, give it a rest, cuz.
Wait,
Hey, don't
respect my
blame
fucking
me because
skincare,
you're talking
bro.
about the back in the 90s and that,
Yeah,
the
that's
early
fine.
90s and them things that man weren't alive and that, bro. I was saying, no, I don't even know.
Man, when alive, what are you laughing at, blood? She thinks this is funny, blood.
Because it is funny.
Fuck you, blood. Who asked for your opinion?
Yeah, how about this? I say this. Troops knows,
Wait, your
Troops
fucking
knows
opinion,
exactly who was playing. How about this? Flawless. Troops knows exactly who was playing centre back. He's just trying to act like he don't know.
Oh, blood.
I don't remember.
I don't, bro.
I don't remember the play. I don't remember the play. I don't.
I was gonna
really
say
don't.
Delap, but he was at Barcelona, and that's why I went nice, not him. But
Oh, who was you thinking of? Nadal.
Yeah, see, Flawless knows Nadal.
Yeah, you're thinking of Nadal, but yeah, that's Barcelona. I don't ever remember them playing a back three. Not during the 90s anyway, or up until that. Never. It was always the back four. And then whatever in front of that. So, because I've even Googling it here and nothing's popping up in regards to.
So like early 90s or late 90s though?
I've Googled both. I Googled early 90s and mid 90s now. And yeah, I don't remember anything like that. Let me see like the 99 squad, but not to my knowledge. 1 second. That I remember.
Yeah.
Just having a look here. Yeah, there was no defenders that stick out like that.
I don't really know like the 90s, like the early 90s team like that. I could probably mention like 5 man. Like 5 man.
I hear you.
Probably 5.
I know Barca played a back three. I think it was under Van Gaal when they played.
Because wasn't that when Raul was quite young?
Yeah, Raul was just breaking through
Them times, isn't it? Yeah.
That's when they had like Mijatovic and them, man. There, they had a Davos.
Was Redondo there? Was Redondo there? He left.
Redondo wasn't there. He came just after.
Oh, okay.
When Mijatovic left, that's when Redondo and them pulled up because Carlos was there, Salgado was there.
Yeah,
Salgado.
Yeah, because Redondo joined 94, 95. Just looking at it now.
Baller.
Yeah, he was cold.
He cooked the shit out of Man United, blood.
He was cold. No, it was cold. That game OT, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, back three, that'll be interesting to see how they set up next season, blood.
Yeah, exactly that. Because the Holson deal is going through, and then you've got
saying it was Helguera converted from DM to centre back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
at. Yeah, Ivan Helguera. That was it. Ivan Helguera. See? There he is. He was a midfielder, and then he got converted. Correct.
Yeah, there was Helguera and Karanka as well.
Yep, there he is, Karanka. That's the one. See them there? Yeah, that's it.
You already knew that.
No, I didn't, blood. I forgot his name because you had you had Gucci in there as well, blood.
This guy's a dick, yo.
Shut up, blood. You get me?
Why are you attacking with the same verbal vim you do me? This is crazy work.
Get to my age with a hairline, innit? Then say something.
This is crazy work.
Get to my age with a hairline, innit? And no grays, yeah? Then chat to me, innit? Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
No wrinkles as well. Then chat to me. Yeah,
crazy. Man.
Then chat to me, blood. Yeah.
My guy was Guti, man. Even though it was a little bit later on, man. That was my guy, man. Guti Hernandez.
Yeah, Guti's cool.
Ozil before Ozil, bro. That was Ozil before Ozil. For real.
Yeah, Guti was the guy.
Yeah, Guti was
He
good.
couldn't really break in though. He was always on the bench. He had a little 2 seasons when he broke in, but more time he was always off the bench, blood.
No, it was the early 2000s when he started to ball in it before he got, because that was because his latter years at Real Madrid, then he was like older than, innit? Like that was the other end of his career, though, innit?
Nobody's on the minute. Look at the quality that was in front of him. It went like it was scripts.
Yeah, but when Guti broke through though,
yeah, like he had quality midfielders.
You know why I know that?
Beckham was there, Figo was there.
Yeah, you know what?
Zidane was there.
You know why I say that?
Makelele.
My mum didn't. You know them ones where mumsies weren't doing no Sky Sports subscription. Like Real Madrid TV was free in it.
Nah, we had on digital.
I have Real Madrid TV in it, so
you don't remember on digital.
Man said on digital. That is taking.
Man had on digital, bro.
On digital is crazy.
Man had on digital.
That is
my next brethren. He had what was the other one, blood? He had Virgin Media. I had on digital, blood. Before Sky, and then Sky dropped, and then we had Sky.
And it was Sky Digital, no? It was Sky Digital after that.
Yes, it was. Yeah, Sky Digital. Yeah,
because we had Sky, but we had the big Sky we had back in the day, but we had the big satellite dish, and then
bro. You have the big satellite, bro, and
but then when Sky Digital came out, they pulled out the small one.
Yeah,
bro. I remember. Yeah, I can't even. You see when the weather was fucked, you was done. You know. See when the weather was mad. And you had the satellite on the brother.
Yeah.
Brother, bro, why is the TV fuzzy in that? Why is the TV? You know
how mad it was, yeah? Do you know how mad it was, yeah? When I was like as a kid living on the block, yeah. I remember when Lily will remember this as well. They had scaffolding on our block, innit? And then the scaffolding was like blocking my my satellite dish, innit, blood? So imagine they had the scaffolding on my block for like fucking a month and a half, yeah. We had no Sky, blood.
Oh, that's dead.
For a month and a half, blood. And we couldn't say nothing about it because we can't even tell them to take down the fucking thing.
You can't. Yeah, because scaffold. That's so dead. Like that's so dead. I remember when I first got Sky Digital, yeah. Like my sister wanted Sky Movies. I wanted Sky Sports. I didn't get what I wanted in it.
Yeah, because you see them packages, blood. You either the sports package or the movie package, blood. Yeah, I got the sports package, blood. I got the movie package, bro. It was dark. My mom was like, "Yo, I'm not paying for the movie and the sport." I was like, "All right, cool, get the sports." I was like, "All right, get the sports."
You know them ones there. My sister's 7 years older than me, innit? So there was just no authority there. So even if I wanted the Sky package, not the sports package, it weren't happening. So I had to settle for. It was I think it was Channel 4 or Channel 5 for Italian football, and it was Real Madrid TV as well. And Sky Sports News was free.
Yeah, Sky Sports News was on Freeview.
Yeah, that was on Freeview, and Real Madrid TV was free in it.
Because I had Freeview downstairs in my yard. So I had Sky Sports News downstairs in my yard, and then in the living room we had Sky.
Yeah,
it was mad,
dark, man. It was a match of the day thing for a while. Just know that.
Hey, bro.
Match of the day, bro. Match of the day and knockout, and obviously tournament football. Because tournament football, remember, tournament football was on all channels. They used to tournament football used to get broadcasted everywhere.
Champions League was on Channel 3, bro.
Yeah,
Champions League when it was on ITV.
When they moved to Sky, I was fuming.
Yeah. I was pissed too because I used to just be able to watch.
I didn't have Sky at that time, innit?
Yeah, pissed.
I used to have to go to the pub, blood, and watch the Arsenal games, bro.
It was just used to go to my uncle's and watch it. Like, yeah, it was.
Nah, my uncle was a dickhead. My uncle's Tottenham, bro. So when Arsenal scored, yeah, I'll cheer, yeah. They'd be like, "What are you cheering for?" And he was whamming it. So I'd be like,
"Good." You know what I'm saying? Shout out your uncle, man.
Hey, try bully me, fam. Pussy old blood. You get me? What do you mean good? Go suck your link, blood. Dickhead.
You know the ones where you had to do. You know the ones where you had your bedroom that had all the packages. The one bedroom. There's always that one bedroom
opposite me, Tony.
Nah, that was just my uncle.
Everything in his yard.
All the way back in Croydon, and
his yard, blood.
Facts. Sometimes you have to do that one, man. Go to the bedroom's yard and just you get it. That's what it is, bro. Get all the football, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And then late 2000s is when everyone started fucking running up in my yard to watch the games, blood. I had Sky. So I had the whole block.
I used to be in Croydon every weekend, bruv. It's because the family had it. All I had was Satanta Sports. I don't know if you don't remember Satanta Sports.
Yeah, that was it was the yellow one.
Yeah, do you remember the little puppet show they had with like Wayne Rooney and fucking Mourinho?
Yeah, bro, Satanta Sports. Wait, Lewis, that's a fucking throwback.
Bro, they had Mourinho calling Wenger a voyeur every week. It was fucking hilarious.
Satanta changed to BT Sports.
Nah, there was a different name for it. There was a different name for it. I forgot what it switched to.
I swear,
I think another network. I think got those 1 or 2 Premier League games a week. I forgot the name of it. Was it BN? No, I don't think it was BN's. Was it Premier Sports?
Ain't that Irish though?
I don't think it was Premier Sports.
I swear Premier Sports is Irish. Because whenever I put Premier Sports on, I always see fucking Shay Given on it and some other Irish dons.
I've forgotten the name of it. It was way too far back. Too far back. But I'm Satanta Sports. That was a proper throwback. Yeah, that was my favorite show back in the day.
Satanta's Irish as well, but I think they used to show it in the UK back in the day. But now, yeah, it's a bit different, blood. You get me?
Satanta Sports guy, yeah, Lewis, big you up for that one. I forgot that even existed, bro.
That takes me back, man.
Prem Plus, ITV Sport Channel as well. Yeah, that's we're really going back in time now, blood. Big up Corey. He says Lafato, 1 touch in the box. Smash the likes, people. Come on, blood. Let's get them likes up, blood. How many likes we on, blood? 336. We ain't even on 500 yet. You lot taking the piss, bro. Man, are just sitting there with their hands on their fucking their fucking hands in their pocket, blood. Yo, slap our blood clot, like, yeah. Let's get over 500 ASAP, bro. Like, you get me? We can get that quickly, bro. We got 1400 in here. Big up yourselves, blood. Big up OG Queens again. He said most of Inter were like headless chickens. We should be in the final. We should have been in the final. We would have taken to extra time and fist them up. This guy, blood. Still fuming. We should have faced PSG. By the way, Lewis, come to NYC July. Big up Monts, win EPL more.
I wish I could come down in July, bro, but shit, I don't think I'll be able to. Big up, though. Hope you enjoy watching the Chelsea win the Club World Cup, innit?
Big up man like Ilya. Says big up Cole Palmer, the new face of Betis by Dre.
No, Beats.
Oh, sorry. Beats by Dre. I'm going to say Betis.
I didn't even know that.
I didn't even, yeah, rotted. Is it what man got the new deal, yeah?
Man's influence is crazy. Oh shit, yeah, he's a global brand ambassador for Beats by Dre. Jeez. I think so's Mino and Yamal.
Okay.
Mad.
Big up the Herbs, man. My dog.
Hey, long time.
Trust me, big up Herbs, man, blood. He says, last season, everyone laughed and ridiculed LFC for not making any signings. Now LFC is the envy of all the rivals.
Now I'm spending too much, apparently. Now I'm spending too much. What you don't want me to do? I don't say nothing, I win the league. Now I'm trying to build and I'm stronger. It's too much, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Big up, Sonny. Big up, Sonny. Hey, troops, don't be salty about Chelsea completing set. First, worry about winning trophies. It's make or break for Arteta. He's gonna be sacked to oblivion if he doesn't win anything.
CFC for life. London is blue. Big up my guy for the donation, bruv. Apparently, it's still only phase 4 for Arteta. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get another year.
Big up Carefree Mate. Random thought, did PSG change or are there less Galacticos to buy now? Also, Dembele and Cavra are kind of big names, but are willing to press. You see that video with Enrique and Mbappe?
Yeah, where he's saying, I need you to defend for us as well. And he just nods his head and then doesn't do it.
About how that will make him a leader. Like, he was basically like bigging up his forward ability, bigging up his goal scoring ability. But he was saying that if you want to be a true leader, then you have to press from the front. You have to.
If you want to leave as a hero, this is what you gotta do. And then he didn't do it, and Dortmund just played through him because they knew he wouldn't press.
And now look, he's sitting in Madrid with fuck all, while Dembele's still in Paris. You get me? Big up Daniel. Win Stewart out. He's changed up his handle, blood. He's no longer surviving Maresca. You get me? Got to see my nephew for the first time over the weekend. Welcome to the world, Theo Zachary Trigger. Uncle Era is here.
Up the Chelsea.
You understand? Big up the nephew.
Yeah, big up the nephew. Make sure he says Chelsea.
Yeah, big
Make sure he's Chelsea.
Every time, man.
Ain't Chelsea, ain't right. Big up, man.
Big up hard in the paint every time. Whoa, where's it gone? There he is, blood. Big up the bro every time, blood. He says, used to have to listen to some games on radio. Real talk, blood. When was it, blood? 2006, 2007 season. We never had Sky, blood. You get me? Man was listening to games on radio, bro. You get me? Talk Sport, 5 Live Sport.
That's it, 5 Live.
You get me? Like, man was living that real hood life, bro. You get me? Trust me, blood. Shit's real out here. Big up Glorious MCFC. When did American sports start broadcasting there? When did American sports start broadcasting where, bro? Need more context, mate. Big up Ziggy. Youth Project 5. Experience 0. It is. I don't know about Youth Project, blood. You get me?
So far as Youth Project. You got experience. A lot of them players out there are experienced though.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, blood. You get me? Flawless. Al Hilal lurking for Bruno Fernandes. You understand? You'll find out this week what's happening with Sancho as well. Will he return to OT or will he go to Chelsea? Cunha done deal. You lot are kind of busy right now, innit?
And good. Should be. I wish we was busier, but it's only the first week to 10 days in the transfer window. Cunha deal, very, very good signing. Great to get over the line. I've spoken about that.
200k a week, though, blood. You get me? Is that why he's joining?
That's to it, yeah. I'm saying. I think we'd all move, you know what I'm saying, down the road or hour away, hour and a half away for 200k a week. People talk about pull. That's part of the pull that we can pay him 200k a week. Bear in mind, we just cleared 335k a week. So that's kind of with the free players who leave, and we'll continue to lower the wage bill as well with the amount of players who should be leaving. But yeah, with Cunha, great signing. He's top of the list. Didn't think it would happen. So even when we was linked with him early doors, I thought it'd be the deal was dragging out. I thought more teams would be in for him as well. So to get that over the line, definitely vast improvement on the area, and on our attacking area. Bring goals, or bring assists, brings the tenacity. Technically good. Don't have to worry about him adapting to a new league. Don't have to worry about him adapting to a new country. Like I said, he's literally he's in Wolverhampton. That's down the road. So that isn't really an issue there. Also, I like the mentality that he has too. I don't think he'll be overwhelmed by being at Manchester United. You heard what Anthony said, or some might have heard what Anthony said about how he was locking himself in his room. He wasn't eating. Like, the stress of being at Manchester United when you're playing poorly can do that to you. And I don't think Cunha will be underwhelmed.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who said that?
Anthony. Yeah.
He wasn't eating.
Yeah.
I said he locked himself in his room, blood.
Yeah. Stress, man. I keep telling people about the pressure of being at Manchester United. When it goes well, it's all well and good. But when it's going wrong, you're on Front Street. So how true those reports are, I don't know. But that's what the reports were saying. And because they was seeing the tweet or whatever it was, or the article talking about how happy he is at Betis, etc., etc. So yeah, with Cunha, I don't think he'll be underwhelmed, as well as that shithousery also that's needed. I'm saying some tenacity, man, some nastiness in the team. So over the moon about that. Only downside is in regards to the outgoings, what it's like, man. Saga's running on. We were just talking about old school watching Champions League on ITV and all of these things, and yeah, with sagas, man, longer than Dragon Ball Z for those that know, man. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah, that's the.
You happy? What's your thoughts on this one?
I believe it when I see it. That's one of them. I don't really pay most.
Do you rate the player?
And Mitrovic.
Would you be all for this signing?
No, I wouldn't be all for it. No, that's too far. I wouldn't be all for it. If it was a Mitrovic, it'd have to be Mitrovic in addition, because we need 2 strikers anyway. So if Mitrovic is the alternative to Delap, which it's saying here, cool. When they're saying 40 million, cool. But we need a better striker than Mitrovic. So go get, but we need 2 strikers. So if you get Mitrovic and someone, I go, all right, cool. That's definitely, again, it's all about improving in those areas. And speaking of Al Hilal and Bruno leaving, this saga is going to rumble on, because there was a 72-hour quote-unquote deadline like 72 hours ago, and then nothing happened. So why Manchester United aren't just pushing for the deal to go through, I have no idea, because it makes sense for all parties involved. Bruno goes over there, makes generational money. Manchester United get a big fee for him that you can reinvest. And also Al Hilal get a high-profile player because they want him before the Club World Cup. That's what all the reports are saying. And saying with Garnacho, he's being linked with Chelsea, he's being linked with Napoli as well. It's just about getting these players gone. I've been saying this, outgoings, man. That's my main focus. Outgoings. You mentioned Sancho as well. Whether Chelsea, I think Chelsea will sign him. I think that deal will go through. And it's just about that. Getting players out, getting money in, getting players off the wage bill, and then just move from there, pretty much. But yeah, busy as I like. That's what I like. Busy income, but more so outgoings, man. Outgoings. That's my main MO. All these bumbers that we get, please, outgoings. As much as I would like an Embremo, as much as we're going to sign a striker, been linked with midfielders, linked with goalkeepers, get players out. So that's pretty much my fault. It's just wait and see. It's silly season. There's going to be plenty of rumors, people trying to get clicks, retweets, likes, views, all that good stuff. I take it all with a pinch of salt until it's something more concrete, but I suppose it gives us something to talk about, so it's not completely dry over the summer.
Any news on Garnacho outgoing? Maino as well? Any news?
In regards to Maino, nothing. I've not heard anything in regards to Maino. In regards to Garnacho, like I said, Chelsea and Napoli. And reports are saying that we've dropped his price tag as well. So it's 40 million. That's what reports came out yesterday saying. That's 40 M's, which, brilliant. If we can get 40 million for Garnacho, brilliant. Anything for these players is brilliant. For players at giveaway, getting any form of fee for them, cool. So if we can get 40 million for Garnacho, cool with that.
I don't know why a man would try and buy Garnacho for 40 million, bro.
I have no idea either. But hey, bad players get bought and sold every summer transfer window. So yeah, him and the rest. That's what it is. We're interested to see what happens with Anthony and Rashford, etc., etc. But yeah, just get these man gone. That's where I'm at. And it starts with Bruno Fernandes. Move him on.
Yeah, I heard nothing on. Yeah, what's going on with Rashford as well?
Nothing. All quite Barcelona interested in him. Currently, his price tag is 40 million. Romano tweeted about this a couple of days ago. His price tag is 40 million. Barcelona is reportedly to be interested. He wants to go there. Stumbling block wages. But he's available as well. They're saying 40 M. So again, same difference. We can get 105 million for Rashford, Garnacho, and Sancho. Brilliant business. Adding whatever it is for Bruno. Let's say it's 100 million for him. You get 200 plus million. And that's not even including the likes of Garnacho or Nana being linked with moves away. So yeah, get these man gone on top of the money that's there to spend anyway before that. In particular, Garnacho and Rashford for PSR, because they're homegrown. You can spend even more. So yeah, I'm going to get these guys gone, man, and then go reinvest this. Whether it's an Embremo, whoever else. Like I said, strikers, midfielders. I don't even need names. Profiles. That's where I'm at with it. Go get profiles.
Barcelona will only pursue their interest in Rashford if a deal for Luis Diaz fails to materialize.
Because
Mundo Deportivo.
I don't know how reliable that source is, but yeah, fairs. But this is what reports are saying. They're interested. He wants to go there. So me,
they got the money for him though.
Barcelona,
he'll be cheaper than Diaz though, innit? So it might be a Diaz. It might be a Rashford thing.
Barcelona haven't had money for anyone for years and always sign players. They're that done in the end that's always is broke but always got weed. That's Barcelona.
They didn't sign no one last season though.
That's Barcelona.
Broke and always got weed. Remember that one?
Yo, facts, man. You know him? You just thought of him right there.
Yeah, broke, but pouring everyone's drink out. Pouring everyone's drinks in the beer.
Them duns, man. Barcelona
always in the club. Always seeing snaps in the club.
Yeah. But but apparently got no bread. That's Barcelona for you. And if they didn't sign anyone last summer,
owing you money.
Oh yeah. Now they got Omo last year.
There we go. See
that, bro. That they took. Do you know how long that Omo thing's been going on?
Look how long that. Yeah. Look how long that took, blood.
I hear it.
That took the whole summer.
Yeah, they've been trying to. What's it called? They've been that way. So yeah, with like I said, with Bruno, with Garnacho, with Rashford, with the rest, get them gone and keep it stepping.
Well, is that affecting incomings?
No, it's not affecting incomings because we went in for Cunha and Delap before selling anybody. We still not sold anybody. And Mbeumo. So we went in for Cunha, signed him, went in for Lap, didn't sign him, and went in for Mbeumo as well.
And now
so
allegedly,
right there.
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, exactly. The money, like I've been saying on this platform, like I've said on my platform, like I've said on every platform, there's money there to spend. Anyone believes Manchester United are broke and have zero money, I got some magic beans to sell you. Please at me, DM me, whatever the case may be. May not have 300 M's, but there's money there to spend. As it's shown, we sold nobody. We signed Cunha. We missed out on Delap. We're in talks, looking at Mbeumo, plus probably a couple more players as well. But just off solid reports, those three. How are we paying for them? And this is before outgoings. We ain't sold anyone. We've only released 3 players. Ain't sold anybody yet. Which I'm hoping this week we get some more acceleration with outgoings. These loan players, Bruno, because I think this Bruno saga going to drag on. I don't like it already.
Yeah, this is a big deal. This ain't going to happen before the Club World Cup, I don't think. Unless they just say, okay, cool, here's 80 mil.
Well, that's what reports are saying, though, Troops. That they're willing to pay anything to get him and give him what he wants.
Is this to do with Ronaldo leaving?
No, they're selling. Who was I talking to Zay? Because this shout out to Zay. This is this is his Saudi team, and he was saying that losing a 10. I think it was Malcolm. He was talking about it. That they're losing.
Brazilian you.
Yeah. And they need a high profile player. This is why they're looking to get it done before the Club World Cup. Because of that. So it's like moving. I don't get it. Won't know why we are still. We should be accelerating the deal along. But Manchester United do idiotic things. It's time it's a rebuild, not just him. Everyone wants to rebuild until it's their favorite player.
Oh, nah, he's at thing. Ronaldo's at Al Nassr.
Oh, he's at okay. Well, yeah, like that's what it is. They want a high profile player. Game, like I don't understand the game gone. This is it. Look at the season we just had, and people are advocating for these players. I ain't advocating for no one. Blow it up, start again, treat it like it's an NBA team.
So who's Al Hilal? Is Al Hilal the one that's where Tony and them man are?
No, Al Hilal's the one with like Mitrovic and them man. That's Neymar's old club.
Oh, okay. So he's the Neymar replacement.
Tell you Al Hilal right now. So Mitrovic is there. Milinkovic Savic is there. Neves is there.
It sounds a bit mad, innit? But like you see, because like he's gonna be the biggest name over there, no?
Yeah. Koulibaly's there, Lodi's there, Ruben Neves is there, Milinkovic Savic.
I think Edouard Mendy's there too. It might be a different one.
So Benzema's there. So Benzema's the big dog, and then it's him.
No, ain't that different? I think he's out.
Yeah, Tony's team.
Oh, God knows.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I don't understand the delay. I don't like the delay either. But hopefully I'm wrong and the deal actually gets done.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see, man.
Yeah, it's going to rumble on because, like I said, this whole
Al Ittihad.
Yeah, this 72-hour deadline, and it came and went, and nothing happened. So it's like people just be making stuff up.
This Club World Cup is taking the piss as well. Why the fuck are they closing and opening the world and opening the window?
For us, bruv.
Yeah, but so you can make moves. Yeah, but that's like saying we can't make moves in pre-season because we play pre-season games. We can.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It doesn't. You playing a football match doesn't affect your club making moves in the transfer market. Because if the players, none of the players that you want are involved in the Club World Cup. So, do you understand?
No, I hear it.
What teams are in the world? What teams are even in the Club World Cup where players could possibly leave their club?
All it does is just slow down. All it does is you can still make moves. It just slows it down. That's all. So
no, they close the window while the Club World Cup is on.
Yeah,
and then it reopens.
Yeah, but they close the window, but you can still
reopen towards the later stages.
Yeah, but that's just like the season, bro. So it don't matter. You still can't get deals done.
Yeah, you know, you can't make a permanent transfer.
And they're not, and I'm sure it's not being extended.
Like a week.
So it closes for 2 weeks and then reopens.
Hey, you can still make phone calls and still send messages and emails and do approach agents and players and clubs.
Yeah, well, that's like the fucking season. I ain't fucking doing nothing for me, is it?
Yo, as long as you get the deal done, it don't matter. The window might open and then boom, when it reopens and you sign the player, because you can still make offers like it's the season. It just slows it down slightly. It delays it by a week or two.
It's closed for 6 days. It reopens 16th of June.
So
from the 10th to the 16th, it's closed.
It's only 6 days.
Oh, yeah, that's not deep.
That's not bad then. But still, what are you closing it for 6 days for, bro?
Days again. It's UEFA, man. Come on.
It's a fucking point, blood.
It's UEFA.
It doesn't make sense. Literally doesn't make any sense at all, bro. You get me? Fucking yo, man. Big up Jenna Treat. Rotted. Jenna Treat, you know. He said, y'all need to calm down with this PSG dynasty chat. No team can do UCL repeat. Only Madrid. And we coming back shabby. New centre back, left back, centre midfield, and the king passing right back. And we was the younger side to win last season.
I hear that. But Madrid side was younger than PSG's.
Allegedly, you get me, according to Jenna Treat, blood. You understand? But is Xabi Alonso gonna hit the ground running?
Average age in there. I'm not sure.
You have to ask the question: Is Xabi Alonso gonna hit the ground running? Is he gonna implement the back three on this Madrid side, who have been just accustomed to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1? How are players gonna adapt to that as well? There's a lot to see with Madrid, and especially because Xabi Alonso has that different style. It'll be interesting to see how the players adapt to that, blood. You get me?
Yeah, it is.
Big up Rashid. He said, I told you, Hakimi is the best right back. 9 goals and 14 assists.
Oh, now people want to use GNA to measure right backs.
So what,
don't smart.
What?
Now man want to do that, innit? Anyway.
You still defending Trent, yeah?
Anyway.
You still defending Trent? So
no,
what, you're that guy that
wants to be ironic.
You see Monts, yeah? He's the guy that stays brethren with his ex, blood. That's Monts, blood.
Apparently.
No, she was cool, man. She just hit me, bro. I was just in a different place. Like, she was in this place. I was in this place in my life. Like, you get me? It's just, you know what I'm saying?
I thought Trent had done nothing wrong according to you, man. So
who said I don't think he's done nothing. I didn't say he's done nothing wrong. I said the way that he went about it was wrong. But you can't like just put all the blame on Trent. You have to, you know what I mean?
Man, I defending Trent. I pop a little bit of Trent defense, and man, I'm like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it is what it is. Like, I'm just focused on this super chat here. Now GA for a wingback matters, innit? Okay.
In his feelings. They got Rashid again. No Yassine.
What? Bono.
Bono
is keeper of Al Hilal. Legend. Who is he, blood? The only Bono I know is the one that was in U2.
Won Europa League, like I think, man of the match in the final. I think a year or two ago. I forgot what team it was for. I think it was Sevilla, maybe.
Sevilla, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
Okay, I never. Not sound familiar, blood. You get me? I'm not gonna lie. Lewis, though. Chelsea, it's been going off in the chat. Abdi's been moving crazy. Abdi, start dropping them things that you were dropping. That I saw you dropping when we were talking about Man United.
I already got the stuff here. I already got them, yeah. So we're looking at Jamie Gittins, but again, like nothing's really progressed.
Why are you
on
laughing,
that one. I know why he's laughing.
Why you laughing?
Sorry, no, you might. Sorry.
No.
Why
I know why he's laughing. I ain't keen on it either.
Okay.
Because it's fucking. He's mid.
Who's he been linked with?
Get Nacho. No, get Nacho. That's what I call it.
Oh, Gittins.
Get Nacho.
Oh
no,
my
God. Get Nacho.
No. Gittins is decent. There's nothing wrong with Gittins.
Yeah, well, the clip I saw of him, he looks like very
decent.
No, but you know what he looks like? He looks like Madueke on steroids.
No, he's better than Noni. That's
why I said on steroids.
No.
The steroids.
But it's like do you know what the thing is with Gittins is like Chelsea have now done the top 4 thing now, innit? Now it's time to step up. But Gittins is Gittins Delap and them, man. Yeah, you man do your thing, man, innit? You man do your
not
thing,
moved. Man. What I've read from Dortmund fans, definitely not moved.
He's not a bad player.
Yeah, but they're saying he ain't ready, and it's another raw talent. And then they're saying
he is.
They're saying he's selfish in possession and all of that. It's just like
nah. He's got feet and he's mad tricky. But
yeah. He's a good dribbler. I ain't gonna take that away from him. But like the overall package, no.
It's just that he when you're looking to go from top 4 to challenging, Gittins ain't the answer in it.
Yeah, Maldini hates Sancho, so big up for him.
They call it Sancho, J-Man calling Gittins. Yeah, I didn't call him Gittins.
No, this is me.
That's what Lewis called him.
Yeah, because I ain't spending 50 million on him. I ain't spending 50 million on him. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's disrespectful to Gittins. Call him Get Nacho.
Gittins is better than Garnacho.
Peak, hold down until you show me more in it. I don't care. I give a damn. But yeah, Gittins for 50 million. Nope. All the left wing options that we're linked with, it's just like, ugh. There's either him or Garnacho, whose price has gone down to 40 million, or what's his name? Nico Williams, who we already know the wage problem with. And that's never going to be realistic.
He's shit, bruv.
Like, it's just killing me that you lot are trying to get to the next step, and these are the names I'm hearing from Garnacho, Gittins.
Yeah, the Garnacho one's crazy. Gittins is, you know what I mean? He's like a Sesko. 2-3 years, he might go. But Garnacho, yeah, that's mad still, I can't lie.
Your Brexit forward line of Delap, Palmer, Madueke, and
that's
Gittins.
What Flawless wanted.
Crazy. That Brexit.
Yeah, I wanted Delap like I said about the Mitrovic thing. Delap in addition. I want Delap as first choice for him because we have no strikers.
Yeah, and Delap's still going to be an addition for us because we're still.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying no for like.
It's if the other striker comes in, then they're saying that Jackson's in trouble.
He might be, depending on what offers we get, but we could also go in with 3 strikers.
All I'm saying is like,
what happened to Baby Drogba?
Sure, you gotta start playing like Baby Drogba.
You know what I mean? I like Flawless, Baby Drogba. They told us, innit, blood? Remember Flawless? Remember what this pussy old said, yeah? What this pussy old said, blood? You remember how he was moving with his shoot?
But another thing is like you compare him to Drogba. Drogba also like really starts showing good form late in his career, which is another thing I expect of Jackson.
He was showing more form than this fucking shit, mate. You know what I mean?
Bro, we brought Drogba at 26 and he had his first golden boot.
Jackson was scoring more goals than what Drogba was scoring.
Nah, but Drogba was showing more.
Hey, well, this is again why I'm saying I'll give him.
Chelsea fans will
wait. This is why I'm saying I'll give him time, right? No, let me land. This is why I'm saying give him time, but I need more. I need more for right now. I'm not saying get rid of him yet, but go and get me something more because he's clearly not enough for me right now.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, Lewis, that people's like you're saying Drogba was showing more than Jackson. Obviously, he was, but people actually say the notion around Jackson is his all-round game is actually fine. Not a lot of Chelsea have an issue. Yeah, they don't really have an issue with Jackson's link-up play.
It has disappeared a bit more still at the end of the campaign.
It's been bouncing off him. Thank you for saying it because I've seen it, Lewis.
Yeah, it has.
I've seen it.
I've been calling out all year.
His blood. Whoa,
that's the minimum you expect from him. That's the minimum you expect from him, at least to his all-round gameplay to be what you kind of knew it was.
And that's why I've been on to him more this year because all of that's just slowly started disappearing. The link-up play slowly disappearing, the decision-making disappearing, the touch disappearing. I'm like, what the fuck's happened to you? What the hell happened to you this year? I get it, you're still young and everything.
Maybe the injury was a mad thing. Maybe the injury wasn't a mad thing.
I think it's more confidence, if anything. And I'm hoping next season it will come back a little bit. But this year's not been acceptable. It's been garbage. Straight up.
I do hear that one still.
Just go and get more options, get him more competition. Because again, our biggest problem with last season was that he had to lead the line with or without good form because we didn't have any other proven options. So go and get me those options and then do your thing.
Well, Lewis, Gittins and Delap, you ain't trying to make Chelsea great again, innit? Like that's you ain't trying to.
That's why Chelsea trying to go. You gotta look at who else we get with him.
That's where the problem lies. Is go on, Mods.
I was just saying, man, it just doesn't feel like man, I'm trying to make Chelsea great again, innit?
Bro, could you ever imagine Abramovich going for, going for like, come on, bro, what are we doing?
Bro, he'd sign
a Roman era, but let's not talk about the strikers we signed in that era. Let me know.
Yeah,
them
strikers weren't working.
The whole number 9 curse and all that.
But at least you actually went out and you tried with Eto'o. You tried with Torres. You tried with Falcao. You tried now.
Falcao, Higuain, Torres,
Crespo. You tried.
Yeah, I know, but like, well, I would look at end result.
Crespo was Abramovich? Yeah, was it starting? Crespo,
but Crespo won a flop. He
was on the flop. I didn't say he was a flop, but I'm saying he was one of the.
Crespo, Mutu, and Kesman. They were the first 3, no?
And Drogba.
Yeah, and Drogs.
And Drogba, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you tried. Like, now you're not even trying, bro. Man said Delap.
Delap is a rotation piece of it.
You are getting in it. Like, you can only attract like that. You know what I mean? I'm not even downplaying Delap. I'm saying these men have got Champions League now. You know what I mean? Like, you're looking up, in it. Like, you lot are literally, you know what I mean? You lot, boy, you can't even look up, blood. You understand?
No, that's calm. You're calm. You man are butters, isn't it? That's calm. You man are butters. It's calm, like.
Your neck can't even do that, blood. It's just.
You man are butters.
We literally just signed a better attacker than Delap. That's the craziest part.
Is Delap better than Sesko?
Nah, Cunha.
Is
Delap better than Sesko?
Yeah.
Nah.
We literally just signed a better attacker.
I don't want Sesko as well. You don't know how I feel about Drew Hill, blood. The white Drew Hill, blood. You understand? You man know how I feel about them, man. They're looking for thongs in the crowd, blood. You understand? You man know. But he is better. He is better than Delap, blood. You get me?
Sesko's better than what you got, though, isn't it? But he's also better than what you got.
Yeah, he is better than what we got. Like, as a striker, yeah.
As a striker, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with Jackson. He's just like, where Chelsea are trying to go. He's just not good enough.
Sounds the same.
He just ain't good enough for where Chelsea are trying. Chelsea are now trying to make that leap up.
Yeah, because I mean,
the thing that we're doing now compared to what we did, the thing that what we're doing now compared to what we did back in the Roman era is like at least we're going for players that could still grow and still get a bit better. Like we went for the more proven names, but they weren't good enough. Right, like we got Torres straight off that knee injury that done him at the World Cup. We got Falcao straight off a poor loan spell at Manchester United. That I don't know why we went.
Higuain was cooked off. Higuain in Italy.
Yeah, we only took that because of how bad Morata and Batshuayi.
Eto'o done all right, you know.
Who?
Eto'o done all right, you know.
Home games, away games, anonymous. Only a home game.
Eto'o was like 33 though, man. He'd lost his leg.
Slapped was, you get me, the elephant man.
Yeah, Diego Costa, Olivier Giroud, and Costa, Giroud, and Drogba. That's it. So I'm not comparing. I even think Giroud was bad striker signings. At least now these striker signings can get a bit better.
And Lewis, Giroud was sometimey like hot and cold as well. Like it wasn't.
No, it's because they never gave him any faith. They always started younger strikers over him, and by the end of the season,
that's what I mean.
Every game.
Pato as well. Fucking, I forgot you, man. I Pato for a little bit.
He stunk out the place.
No, Pato never got given a chance. As soon as we brought him, Costa hit mad form in 15-16. He never got a game. I actually felt bad for Pato, to be honest. I thought he was one of the better flop signings.
Anelka was fire.
It was dark.
Yeah, Anelka, he ain't in this at all. If anything, Anelka's getting added with Drogba and Costa.
Lewis, Higuain actually had a decent little link up with Hazard. Like they had a few moments where their link up was.
Yeah, but Higuain was bottom 5 merchant. We'll score against the relegation teams in Fulham, and that's it.
Yeah, but also wasn't he going through it as well though? He was going through the mad thing. Remember when he had the mad bust up in Italy? And then
Higuain was one of those who he couldn't take any sort of criticism either.
Yeah, because what happened? Something happened with him and Ronaldo. When he was at Milan, was it Milan he went to? And then Ronaldo was at Juventus, and the mad thing popped off. And I can't remember what happened. Someone in the chat will remember.
I just know he had a bad spell at Milan. They cancelled the loan early, and we took the loan for the second half of the campaign.
Yeah.
Actually, Remy was decent.
Remy
was a great number.
Fucking hell, Remy.
Yeah, Remy was good. What a number 2, bro.
How have we not spoken about the most obvious
player off the bench?
Big Rum. How have we not spoken about Lukaku, the most obvious one? The actual 90 million. Mad.
Oh, don't.
And the worst thing is, cool, hot take. He wasn't as bad as everyone says he was that year that he came and went back.
Yeah. Our problem was we didn't pass the ball to him quickly enough. He was just a bitch that gave up in 4 months.
He was your top scorer, and I think he played like 12 games. He had like 8 goals in like 8 goals.
If it weren't him up top, it was Havertz. And with Havertz, we'd make more chances, but he'd miss more chances. With Lukaku, we'd look a little bit more dead up top. If you get the ball to him quicker, he's more likely to score.
Do you think the interview was planned? Because realistically, I think
it was planned.
Like if that interview doesn't come out, I think Lukaku bags at least 16 goals for Chelsea.
Yeah, like he had 2 man of the match games in a row, and then the interview dropped. Tuchel changed his formation to try and suit him more, and he started missing more chances.
And remember, he didn't beat up Arsenal opening like, early in the season. He beat up Arsenal.
Emirates, bro.
Yeah.
That's when we thought we were winning.
It was
Gooney was. Oh my god, Gooney said Gooney thought he was doing fucking treble, mate.
Trust, man.
Gooney was on a mad team.
Remember, Gooney was on a mad team. Me and Gooney would kick off every ep. Me and Gooney would kick off, blood. Like to the point where I'm like, yo, Gooney, you're getting me.
Right, Gooney had bare bass in his voice.
Gooney had bare bass in his voice, blood.
But I'm not gonna. Was it Pablo Mari that Lukaku ran?
Yeah, it was Pablo Mari. He was just getting thrown around the Emirates all game.
Dragged him, bro.
Dragged him. I remember that.
Dragged him, bro.
Because they did the split screen. You know what I'm saying? With the meme, with the black guy running past the dragging some guy and some.
Trust Wavy Nudge, take me fucking back, bro. Fuck Boris Johnson and the government. We had something cooking, bro.
I'll be real. If that interview doesn't drop and everyone and like the club get annoyed at Lukaku for what he said, I'm telling you, Lukaku's bagging 16 minimum for Chelsea that year. Like he bagged 8 and he barely played. He bagged 8 goals. Barely played that season.
Yeah, like if he just stuck to it, like the midfield was frustrating because lights like Kante, Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek, all of them were just never playing the final pass quickly enough to him, and that's where I got his frustration. Why are you giving up after 4 months? Highest paid player, highest paid transfer. You're a bitch. Go fuck yourself.
Personally, I think Lukaku's a top striker. Innit? I just think he got made a meme in it, but he's a top striker, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Obba's another one. That brother had to rot on the bench for Kai Havertz all season, and it drove me nuts.
I hit it. Fair enough.
Scoring season we've ever had. We had 38 league goals in the campaign, and Aubameyang got like 6 starts. It's a disgrace, bro.
I think Lukaku's a top striker, man. I just think obviously he's got gaps in his game, and he's not like a world beater, but he's a very, very good striker, man. Very consistent finisher. Like, they call him flat trap bully. He's just won another Scudetto with a Napoli.
He's a flat trap bully. When you look at him,
I mean,
when you look at him for Belgium in that game, bruv, I will never forget that game in the Euros or the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, he had stinkers in him, though, innit?
And bro, it's just like
the ball.
When there's no pressure,
a Ballon d'Or, bruv. I won't forget.
When there's no pressure,
I won't forget.
He's the man. He's the man. Yeah. When he's confident, he's the man. When he's going through a little tough period now, where you really show yourself as a player, he fucks off, blood.
And he lost that UCL as well. Yeah.
The problem with his game is that yes, he'll score goals, yes, but that's it. If he's not giving you goals, it's like having 10 men at time.
No, you can't say he doesn't have hold up play. He has hold up. He can hold up.
Trust me, I've seen it. Like man's talking about the Euros game or the
early Lukaku is what you're thinking of, months like.
I
think you're thinking of early Lukaku, like Everton Lukaku.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Lukaku
from
today.
Lukaku.
I'm not
first year he had a United Lukaku.
If you look at his
you're thinking about that Lukaku.
I'm talking about if you step back and look at his career is better than a lot of strikers that you guys like. I'll tell you that. Like if you look at his career. His goal scoring record.
Name who we like.
I don't know. Let me know who you like.
Yokeres.
No, not now. I'm talking about over like now.
You talk about his generation. That's the thing is with Lukaku.
As a fan, his career, like Lukaku's career, is like he's had a good career as a striker.
Yes, 110%.
Okay, would you put him in the What bracket would you put him in of striker? Because you've got in that era, you've got like
he's not like the Lewandowski's and the Suarez. So let's move that away.
That's what I was gonna say. So he's not Lewandowski.
Not Aguero, no.
Benzema,
no.
Okay,
no.
He's not.
So what? Where would you put him? Would you put him with just above Higuain when he was in his prime?
No, he's not above Higuain.
This is the point.
Actually, I think he's had.
I don't know, man. That Napoli season from Higuain.
Yeah, that Napoli season was crazy. That Napoli season was crazy.
That's why I said would you put him in that.
Bro, when you look at Lukaku's career, bro, his Everton numbers are ridiculous. Do you know what I'm saying? At Everton, you know what I'm saying? At Man United, it wasn't as bad as what people thought. At Inter, the back-to-back golden boots, the Scudetto at Napoli, like, bro.
Yes, Monts. He's got 110%. He's had a good career. Ain't disputing that.
There you go.
Scores goals. Yes. But he's not. If we start comparing him to strike, he's not better than anyone we rate. Forget career. I'm talking about as a player.
He's not better. All right. What about Dzeko?
What do you mean forget the career? That's the argument I'm making. Though. I'm not talking about
Dzeko.
No, but we know he's had a good.
The goalpost.
He's had but plenty of. Just because you've had.
Cavani's better.
Career, just because you've had a good career.
I think they're in,
just because
Cavani's better than him. Falcao's better than him.
Great career doesn't mean you're better than certain people. Certain players have had fantastic careers.
As I said, I just think
Dzeko's better than him.
I think Lukaku's just had peaks. He's had peaks and troughs. And again, the internet has made man seem like he's just enough. Like the internet has devalued what Lukaku's bought to a lot of teams that he's played for, innit? Like that's what I think. Because he's also it seems like he failed at your team as well. I think you're also gonna have that thing. But I feel like an Inter Milan fan will probably think differently. Yeah, everything you lot,
I think his bag's just in Italy.
Let me land. Everything you lot rate Osimhen for. Lukaku's been doing that and been done.
I don't rate Osimhen.
I'm not saying, yeah, cool. I'm just saying,
take me out of that.
Been and done that.
Osimhen defo more mobile though.
Been and done that. Like again, you see Cavani and them, man. He's in that tier. He's in that tier.
Yo, Cavani was a baller in his prime, you know.
He's not better than Cavani.
When Cavani was on the,
I'm not saying he was on the.
No, but the argument is Lukaku was too. It's just Lukaku's prime is Serie A. That's his bag.
Yeah,
I'd say that's a lot more.
But we're ignoring, brother. We're ignoring his Everton stints. I mean, like
GNA wise, he was still getting criticized.
The man scored 25 goals for Everton and 17 the year before that. When he's
I think he was better. I think his best, I think the best Lukaku, the best version of Lukaku, I think, is the West Brom, Everton. Yeah. That era of Lukaku. I don't think
first season at Man United wasn't.
Even the first season at United. I think that's when he was unplayable. He could pin a defender and just hold you and just spin you at will. That's when I think he was.
No, but the same thing with Inter, but he was just a little bit faster and slimmer because Conte had him on the mad diet.
Yeah, I think Inter's the best Lukaku. Inter Lukaku was fucked, bro. I'm seeing Trevor.
That is the prime Lukaku.
I'm sorry, but Flawless, when you said he doesn't,
and we're putting him in Haaland conversations.
Technically, he's rubbish. When you said, we know he is.
Hold on. When you said outside of the goals, what does he offer? For me, that's crazy because go look at the assist that this guy provides. Go look at the hold-up play he's provided at his better stints in his career. I understand he's had lows, but I'm saying his game does not just revolve around goals. His hold-up play, yes, his first touch has been baggy, but it's, again, overstated because of social media. I'm telling you, I've seen Lukaku Trevella assist Kevin De Bruyne style, bro.
He scored some crazy goals as well.
That's not Everton goals.
No, bro. Lukaku. I've seen Lukaku reverse assist from Man United. I've seen him do it against Arsenal. What are you talking about?
Yes, but it's not a regular in his game. We don't associate that with him.
Lukaku is not a poor passer of the ball.
He's not a great passer of the ball. Though. We don't associate Lukaku with assists.
There's a difference between saying outside of goals. You said outside of goals. What does he offer? He's not a poor passer of the ball, and he's able to hold up the ball. So that's a lazy narrative to say that Lukaku only offers goals.
We do not associate.
He naturally provides assists. How many assists does Lukaku have this season? How many assists Lukaku have this season?
I don't know.
10. So again, this guy bags assists regularly. He provides goals as well as scores.
Him as a great passer.
He provides goals.
Bruno gets assists too. We don't associate him as a great passer. Bruno's not a great passer.
Again, you're saying outside of goals. Your word, outside of goals.
Yeah, I don't think
he doesn't provide anything. That is false because he provides goals as well. He does do that. I'm not saying he's a Firmino type player where he's just extravagant footballer, but he provides parts to his game outside of goals, especially at the peaks of his career. I.e., his 2 seasons at Inter, his 2 seasons at Everton, and his 1st season at Man United.
Yeah, but outside of goals, but they're anomalies. He's been playing for 10
plus years. 5 seasons. They're even for us. How could 5 seasons be an anomaly?
For us, he wasn't. For us, he wasn't great.
How could 5 seasons be an anomaly?
Let's dispel this myth. Then let's go through it. Then Everton, West Brom. I hear it. Yes, Everton, West Brom.
That's 3 seasons at United as well.
100%. He wasn't a great player for us. He wasn't good for us. He was
first season. He was,
bro.
First season he was.
It's a myth.
First season he was.
He scored goals. No, he was not.
No, first season he was, bro.
It was a flat track bully thing, but he wasn't as bad. Flawless. He wasn't as bad as everyone says, but he wasn't great.
I hear that to an extent, but he's not a great passer. Let's dispel this myth.
No one said he's a great passer. You're going from one extreme to the other.
Good. He's not a good passer.
You're going from one extreme to the other.
He's not a good passer. Oh, wait. He's not a good passer of the ball. He's not great. He's not good technically. We don't associate him with him holding the ball and being technically sound and spinning. These are rarities. These are in his game overall. Just because you get assists does not mean you're a good passer of the ball.
I didn't say he's a good passer of the ball. I said outside to stay outside of it. Hold on. No. Hold on. No, you're not answering what I'm saying though. You're not answering what I'm saying. I said you said outside of goals, he doesn't offer much outside of goals. And there are 5 different seasons where that is categorically false. 5 different seasons in his career, and you're labeling them as an anomaly. The definition of an anomaly is one out of a many. The one odd time. So for him to have 5 seasons where he's offered more than just goals,
because you're you're overstating his ability in those seasons. He wasn't outside of goals for us. He was not good at anything else.
I'm talking about for you lot. I'm talking about his career.
Okay, so that was one of the seasons that we used. The league does suit him. The Serie A does suit him. Yes, because if you got pace and power there, you'll score goals there.
We named 3 Premier League seasons and 3 Serie A seasons. 2 Inter, 2 Inter, 1 Napoli, 1 West Brom, and 2 Everton.
Suits him, but we don't associate it with him overall. Is the point I'm making? We don't think Lukaku's a good passer of the ball. You said it. We don't. So what we talking about? We don't associate Lukaku. We don't think of Lukaku and think he's a good passer of the ball.
No.
So that means I'll ask you a question. So when we think of Lukaku total as a player, outside of goals, what else is he good at or better? What do we associate him with?
Better than his scoring ability. No, his scoring ability is his best.
No. I'm just talking levels as a player. The same way we look at a player and we associate certain things they're good or great at. Him as an overall, as a player. We don't think he's a good passer.
You're changing the argument.
How am I changing the argument? What we're talking about?
Because you told me he doesn't offer anything outside of goals.
That's the point I'm making.
False. I didn't say he excels.
Okay, so he's average. So he's average at best at goalpost. Okay, I'm not moving the goalpost. So he's average at best at everything else.
You said what does he excel at? I'm not talking about what he excels at. I just said.
Okay, so what's he good at then? Outside of goals, what is he good at?
What do you mean? What is he good at? He's able to hold up the ball. He's able to hold up the ball. He strikes the ball with
terrible touch. So hold up, go on. I'll let you land. Hold up the ball and go on. What else?
He's able to hold up the ball. He brings players into the game. Now, again, that doesn't mean he's an extravagant passer.
Now, go on. And the rest.
I said his link play.
What else does he do well, man? So we said hold up. I'm not even going to interrupt. Hold up the ball. What else does he do well?
Hold up play. He's able to use both feet. He's good in the air. I said he's an aerial threat in terms of holding up the ball and scoring goals. In both facets, he's able to do that.
Goals, holding the ball up. What else? We've got holding the ball up. What else?
But holding the ball up isn't just one thing. Like it's just one thing.
No,
holding the ball up means that's your short range. That's your short range passing. That's your short range passing.
Say that then.
It's again for me. I said the first touch thing. For me, the first touch thing is overstated. His first touch isn't something that is great, but it's nowhere near as bad as it's been made out to be.
No, it's average at best.
Huh?
It's average at best.
I'd say it's average. Do you know what I'm saying? It's average.
Okay, so that's not good. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking what is he good at? So you said holding the ball up. What else?
Holding the ball up, positional sense, and short range passing. When I say good at, as I said, these are things like good to average, innit? Average to good.
I don't mean average. This is the point that I'm making.
That's not the point. No, it's not the point that you're making. You said he doesn't offer. No. Your words were there's a difference between saying he offers nothing outside of goals and what you are arguing now is two different things.
He don't offer much. Then
from one extreme to the other.
He doesn't offer much. That's initially what I said. He don't offer outside of goals. He don't offer much. If you're a goal scorer,
you're not listening to him.
No. I'm listening to what you're saying. No, if you're a good goal scorer, which he is, and then everything else is between average and good, you don't offer much. We're talking a top level of
what does that mean? You don't offer much.
I'm saying he don't offer much.
I mean, you don't offer much.
How would you mean we don't associate Lukaku with being technically sound? What are we on about?
No one's calling him. See, you're moving the goalposts. If you again,
I'm not moving the goalpost. I asked you to name what he's good at, and you named two things.
Flawless. There are 6 seasons that we have identified. 6 seasons.
No, you've identified. I don't agree with that because you put Manchester United in there.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I changed it. I said Napoli.
We're still talking about Lukaku.
Yes, Napoli, Inter Milan, Everton, and West Brom. That's 6 seasons.
All right, so we're going back to 2012-13.
Why are you giving a cap now? Why are you moving it?
I'm not moving it.
I didn't have a screen layer trying to start building it.
I'm just pointing it out. That's all. I'm not moving it.
No. We're not even completely disagreeing. You're just going to one extreme.
A simple question, Months. Outside of goals, what does he offer? What is he good at? You name one thing.
You said he offers nothing. Offers nothing means offers nothing. He stands in the box, kicks the ball in the net, and does nothing else on the
I'll clear it up for you. Limited then. That's what I'll say. I'll clear it up for you.
I'd say he has. I'd definitely say limited. Technically he's limited, but not a lot of not a lot of natural number 9. A lot of natural number 9s.
No, not technically. Overall, outside of goals, he's limited because he doesn't do any. I asked you, so I ask you again. Outside
he doesn't
of
do
goals,
anything.
What does he do well? What does he do well? What is he good at?
That was never my argument. You're asking. You're moving the goalpost. That was not my argument. I didn't sit here and say Lukaku does bare things well. I'm saying that to say that he offers nothing outside the goals is you're overdoing it.
No, I'm not overdoing it. So if he doesn't do a lot of things well, that means he's average to poor at everything else. That's the point I'm making.
You're overdoing it because again, there's 6 different seasons. You called it an anomaly. I've named 6 different seasons.
He's limited. You know what I'm saying? Because even in those seasons where he's
no one's making an argument to say he's limited.
For like Everton and West Brom and things of that nature. A lot of the time they're playing deep block and playing in transition and he's running into space. He was very, very good. But once you ask him to do more, he has no more tricks in the bag. He has no more tricks in the bag whatsoever. This is why he struggled at the highest level. This is why 3 of the seasons you're mentioning at Everton and West Brom, he's been at Chelsea, he's been at Manchester United and struggled. Why? Because you need more when you're at that level. Everton and West Brom is one thing. Cool. You need, so that's the point I'm making. Limited.
You're talking like I've called him good at all these facets. You made an argument to say he's crap at everything, and now you're talking to say that. I said, man, I'm just saying be consistent with.
You don't got to wrap this.
If I say someone shit at something, I'm not going to ask you what is he excelling at. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
No, it's not that. That's not what man's saying. The point is,
Lisa understood the Suarez argument. Why are we doing 30 minutes on fucking Lukaku?
Yeah, this is mad.
The seasons you mentioned where you need to do more.
Never played for his club. He's defending him. It's crazy.
You can just be a goal scorer at Everton and West Brom. That's cool. But there's a reason he struggled at Manchester United and Chelsea. Not all his fault.
But again, Juventus were a top team dominating that league, and you came along and done that.
That's a league that suits him.
Inter Milan done it as well, and he went to another team and won the league at Napoli.
Yes, because he suits that league. Yes.
All right, that's it now. That's it.
What are we talking about here? Go back and check some of the top goal scorers in Italy and Serie A in the past 4 or 5 years. He suits that league. McTominay just won a league there.
All right. Flawless, because you can go. This guy, he'll go Tom, then he'll go. No, that's it. We're done.
It's fine, man.
Can we have a 30-minute debate about Adrian Mutu next?
Yeah, see what I'm saying.
I want to talk about what he could have become if he weren't a coach.
I let Flawless go because it's Lukaku, so he had to. You get me? He's been at his club. Lewis has his reasons. I don't know why the fuck Monts is the one defending it though. You get me? It's a bit.
Bro, because man, I said overstated, man. Overstated.
It's a colour thing. You get me? But yeah. Anything else, Lewis? before we move?
No, we're good. I got a stream in 30.
Big up TTM. Delap Gittens, Madwake, word to CB. Mandem, I got my Chelsea back.
Oh, that's nasty, bro. Big up, man.
Ugh.
Oh, brother.
Big up Jenna Treat again. We finally got a real Bumba Clark coach. No more suffer ball from Angelotti. Jabby saying playing 4-3-3 front football. A problem next season. So okay, so he's willing to change his philosophy.
Changing his system.
That's the signs of a good manager, blood. He's got a plan B. Big up Frankie. Bono is the Moroccan goalkeeper in the last World Cup. Okay, yeah, he was on job still. He had a good World Cup. Man like Fats says, I'm back in the UK.
Big up, Fatter.
What did I miss? Fill me in. Pause. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Fucking hell, mate.
Yo.
Oh, dog. He's been in foreign too long, blood. You know what I mean? He says, what is this Ekatiki Delap stuff? Swear we also linked with Rodgers.
Well, Delap's at Chelsea. Ekatike is a good talent, although he ain't 84 million worthy, so Frankfurt need to go fuck themselves with that amount. And I don't know what's happening with Brendan Rodgers, but Aston Villa are broke, so they need to sell someone.
You mean Morgan Rodgers?
Yeah, Morgan Rodgers.
Yeah, he said.
Did I say?
He said Brendan.
Oh, why have I done that again? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah. What's his name?
They got RSV, man, like. I don't blame Monts for being a recency bias merchant, but scoring goals in 90s and 2000s was a lot harder because of no VAR and more physical defending tolerated. Forwards were not protected back then.
What are you talking about?
I think he's talking about like Lukaku's goal scoring record, 100 goals in the Premier League. I think like that's what he's trying to.
Do you know how many offside goals you man's old ass strikers used to score? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not even posting that, Lewis.
What even goal line technology then?
I wanted to see your response to it.
What is man talking about? When even goal line technology?
You know what I mean?
Talking about recent.
You see that flawless? Yeah, that will not be.
Can't distinguish, bro. Man can't distinguish.
I'm sure the chat would want to see your reaction. It would be good content. It would be a good reaction.
I can't give a shit what the chat
It's
wants.
the expression.
Love for the super chat, man. Give it a run.
Man's got the Europa League trophy outside the Emirates. He's doing the Henri pose.
Big up Ray. Mr. 16 out of 10. You know what I mean? Big him up, blood. Says, I've said for time, Vert ain't coming. Richard Hughes can't negotiate at all. I beg Chelsea to sign Ekatike. I've watched him in a few games and he's awful. Sesko is miles clear of him. City will win the league next year.
I know, or maybe we should get Ekatike.
Ekatike is a good player.
Man said because Ryan said you're like, yo,
you get, bro. We've known him for too long.
Man said because Ryan said he's terrible. Hey, bring him in now.
All right, Ryan, what's your thoughts on Gittins, man? I'm trying to see something.
If he says let us know, Ryan, your thoughts on Gittins.
Let me know. Do you rate Nacho or what?
Gittins about to come here and score 30 goals. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Woods. Says Lukaku has 100 plus Prem goals.
Yeah, history gonna look nice on Lukaku.
But there wasn't. But this is the thing with Lukaku. He's here saying about how many offside goals did your old players score. This guy didn't even play in the VAR era in the fucking Premier League, bro.
Who, Lukaku?
Yeah.
No, but he plays now. He plays now. I'm talking about, he plays now. He's still playing now.
But we're talking about Premier League goals.
Oh, I didn't know he was talking about Premier League goals.
You know what I mean?
For the previous super chat. No, he was talking about me comparing using recency bias. That super chat makes no sense because we were using Cavani as an example. Cavani and Lukaku aren't mad different in like eras. It's the same time, really. Like Cool Higuain's a little bit older than him, but you know what I'm saying? That was the most pointless 10 anyway. Let me not in it.
We got Todd Miller. When do we spend 20 minutes on Andrei Shevchenko, bro? Lewis is asking for Mewtwo.
Shevchenko, a bad boy. What are you going to say? Bad boy striker.
Bad man.
He just wasn't made for the Prem, but he is one of the greatest of all time. We got RSV again. If you take away Salah's penalties, his NPG
non-penalty goals and assists
game ratio is a lot lower than his actual GNA game ratio, and Henry's if you remove Henry's penalties.
That's same with a lot of players. Harry Kane's. We can go on with the list. Benzema.
We'll be here all day.
We'll be here all day.
Like a striker's job is to take the penalties, bro. Like
you can do that. You can do that with players today. Cole Palmer.
You know what I mean?
Cole Palmer's penalty goals. Mbuemo scored like 5. Saka, brother, you could do that.
Kone, like, what are we doing here, bro?
Didn't Hazard take penalty?
Palmer only ended 2 non-penalty goals away from last season, to be fair.
Like, I think the guy you should actually be saying that for is Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, but
that's the guy you should be saying that.
Really?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
You telling me Bruno without penalties hasn't got shock to me? Damn, fuck. Surprised by that. Jesus,
but
Bruno without penalties ain't really scoring that. Who would have thought, man? Damn, big shock. Big shock.
That's me and Flawless's biggest link up is Bruno Fernandes. That's our biggest link up.
Big shock, man. Ooh, where would we be out with? Where are we with him? You know what? Let me not even get started. Sorry. Get to the super chat.
Big up Tom. Says, think people are overhyping Dewey. Boy,
no, he's getting applauded.
Exactly. The correct
applauded. He
ain't getting enough applauded. We're being fucking honest.
19-year-old dominating a final like that. Come on, man.
Like the last time a 19-year-old dominated a final, bruv, it was a goalkeeper, and his name was Ilka Casillas, boy. I don't think we've seen, because Messi was at 19 when he got to Champions League final. CR7 was at 19 when he got there. All these great players were not there. You understand? Yamal might be the one that can.
Because these YNs, you know what it's troops? These YNs don't care, bro. They don't have big homies, bro. They don't care. They don't have big homies.
I was arguing with these, man. I was arguing with Tim's. Yeah, Tim's is telling me Max was. I did a F1 live watch along. We're doing F1 now through the summer chat. So when the F1's on, come link the boy. You know what I mean? And Tim's is telling me Verstappen is the GOAT. I'm saying what? He's not even in the GOAT talk, blood. Do you understand? You have Senna, Schumacher, and blood clot Hamilton.
How many world titles does he have?
He's got 4.
Okay.
But he's had no competition, bro. Like, and he's a fucking cheating little prick. He don't let you pass. He'll fucking crash into you, bro. Yesterday, the man literally just drove into fucking Russell, blood. Just drove into him, bro. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, that he drove. He just.
He's like Prost, bruv. He's like Alan Prost, bro. Dickhead. But big up Tim's, innit? But these little young youths, bro, you have to just put them in a headlock sometimes and just say, hey, boy, where y'all talk? You see me? You could. Arsenal news, nothing. You get me? We're just sitting here doing nothing, blood. You understand? Zubomendi, you get me? This is one thing I will say, yeah? You see, Zubomendi ain't announced before the Club World Cup, yeah?
What's the actual... So, have you, signed him, you've just not announced him?
Bro, I'm seeing Delap's doing medicals, and my man's medical has just been
it should be announced today.
Yeah, it's been booked in, apparently. Why has it been booked in? Why has it been done, bro? You understand? I'm seeing man activate release clauses left, right, and center. Why are we not activating the release clause? What are we waiting for? It's a release clause. We go to La Liga, we give them the bread, it's done. What are we waiting on, blood? Do you understand?
The window's only just open now, though, no?
But this is supposed to be done from January, according to these fuckers.
Yeah. It should be a thing where he should be here early, soon as.
Come on, bro. He should be walking through the door. Like, how is Frimpong at Liverpool, but Zubomendi ain't here yet?
Yeah, we only started doing that like a week and a half ago.
No, what are we doing here? I get that. I get because it seems Zubomendi was like it happened and then we just kind of forgot about it. It's like, oh, he's not official.
Sammy Mokbo confirmed that in Jan.
Yeah. Come on, bro. What are we doing here? We're in June now, bro. June the 2nd, mate. Yeah? He should have, obviously, the window opened yesterday.
But you know how him and making up his mind of, you know him and making up his mind.
No, but Fabrizio tweeted, here we go. Yeah? He did not tweet, here we go to Liverpool, blood. Zubomendi. He said, Zubomendi to Arsenal, here we go. So, where is the fucking here we go, blood? Where is it, blood? Why is he not in England? Huh? Why are other deals getting done? Why ain't our deals getting done? Why are we not activating release clauses, blood? These men are pissing me off already. Early doors, blood. These men are pissing me off already, bro. I'm looking at Man City moving like possessed fucking pit bulls, blood, that have just been let out of the cage. That's what I'm seeing, blood. I'm seeing them look at Liverpool and say, yo, well on, them man, they move mad, you know, dog. Nah, we can't be having that, blood. We can't be resting on our laurels, blood. We can't be ending the season next year without the one with the big ears, blood. Yeah. Look, Liverpool, how they're moving. What are we doing? Yeah. Sesko.
Yeah. I was going to say, what is the latest with, is there any more news with Sesko?
They want 75 million.
Pounds or euros?
I think it's pounds.
Is it pounds? Oh, geez,
I think it's like 80-something million euros.
Oh, euros. Okay. All right.
So it works out to about 75 million pound, blood. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
We don't like this club is just the same shit over and over and over again.
And Buemo links, and you don't even need him.
We do need him, to be honest, because Saka needs rest, bro. Saka can't be playing.
A left wing and a striker before Saka
can't be playing all of these games, bro. You understand? If Saka goes
down, gets some minutes.
If Saka goes down, we're done. Yeah. So we have to protect Saka, blood. You get me? We need whole front line.
Wanyeri gets some minutes.
Maybe Wanyeri's going central.
Bro, Wanyeri's fucked.
Over Odegaard,
he's
maybe.
So cold, isn't it?
Because he could play 8, he could play 10, he can play on the right.
He needs a bit more than to like for now. He needs to probably stay out wide a little bit. I think I liken Wanyeri in terms of his build a bit similar to Harvey Elliott. And Harvey Elliott, he's not physical enough to play the 8. You know what I'm saying? Wanyeri is obviously younger than him and can bulk. He has more time to bulk up in it. But I think as a right, he could be definitely one of those inside forwards who's just teched off, man. Wanyeri's cold, man. But I just think Arteta got to trust him more. He took too long to trust him and then was too quick to take him out of the team. Mad.
As soon as Saka came back, I knew straight away, yep, here's my golden child. Yep, even though your hamstring is hanging by a thread, we're going to throw you in, blood. You get me? And Bremo's a good signing. That's a good signing. That's a strong signing. That's a Premier League proven.
Surely you bring him, if he's 60 M's though, he's starting. Does he play in at 10? Because we know Saka starts.
There's rumors that it's the left. I'm hearing the left. I'm like, why are we putting him on the left? Obviously, he's left-footed. But then he's not going to be able to cut in.
Yeah, so why are you not just go get
a left crosses? So what are we? What is it? Is it just cross FC next season, blood?
Cross the Moreno.
Like Saka's gonna do the cutting, and then
he's on the other side.
Bremo's gonna be the crosser.
Yeah. Why are you not just sign a left?
Because Sesko, he needs crosses.
Oh, is he an aerial threat like that?
He's in the air. He is he's 6'5", bro. So.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Him in the air, there's either that nigga ain't got a jump, blood. Yeah, he just duck. You know what I mean? We got Mercer.
The wrong spot, man. Should have been power forward in the NBA or something. Jeez, man said he's 6'5".
You know what I mean? Like I said it already, bro. Like Arteta trying to build an NBA championship winning squad, blood. You get me? We're about to have, I think there's about fucking 12 players out of the squad that are over 6 foot, bro. When have you ever heard this, blood? This ain't 1994, blood. Yeah, that's great. When it's all about who's got the biggest physical team, blood. This is a game where it's all about technical ability now. Do you understand? Who can get around the park? Who's the most mobile? Yeah. We got giraffes. I got giraffes, and I got giraffes and rhinos and fucking. I got blood. I got a whole heap of fucking. You understand? Overgrown animals on the pitch, blood. You get me? Like a whole heap of just. I don't know what's going on, blood. Do you understand? Like, bro, I'm starting to like worry about how much fucking power does this Berta you have, blood. Because when I'm seeing shit like, Berta has agreed that Sesko should be the main target. What do you mean, bro? What the fuck do you mean, bro? Bro, I will send for you, blood. Don't fuck with me, Berta, blood. Yeah, we can go from being very good friends to you being an op, blood. Real quick, bro. Yeah? Because you were brought in here for a fucking reason, blood. Yeah? To go up against this fucking fraudulent manager and stop him from making these stupid decisions with his shocking talent ID, blood. Yeah? You have allowed this Don to go to the zoo and pick out the biggest animals in the fucking zoo, blood, and bring him into the side. Yeah? That is what you have done, blood. Yeah? What the fuck is this, bro? There's not even NBA sides with that much height.
True say, there's certain NBA sides that need more height, you know.
Big man thing, there's certain NBA sides you're like, brother, yo, is that an NBA team? You're looking at our team. Brother. Time is ticking. Yeah? And we don't have time. Time is money, blood. Yeah? We have it only for money, but you might want to spend it foolishly, blood. I told you, stop spending money on the fat thing. Stop it. Stop it. Enough is enough. Yeah? You have this pretty thing belling off your line. Yeah? But you want to lie down with the fat thing. Stop it. Yeah? Get your head in the game. Stop. Enough is enough, blood. Stop it. Stop taking one for the team. I don't need that. Go get what is needed, blood. Leave the dirty little wrong'uns over there, sir. And let's go and get the pretty thing. Yeah? Because I've had enough of this, blood. You get me? I've had enough, bro. I swear down. I've had enough, blood. Big man thing. Enough is enough, bro. Stop it, bruv. Stop it. Yeah?
Speaking of, though,
they don't need love. They don't need love. Leave them alone. They don't need love, bro. Yeah?
Fair enough, but Troops, I've seen you sign Sterling's son to your academy, the under-9s. Can you sign his father?
This will be the first time when I say,
father, like son.
This will be the first time when I say, yo, probably do the fucking kid good getting away from his dad. You get me?
So you're going to separate a family then?
It is what it is, blood.
You're going to talk about class, history, tradition, and you're going to separate a family.
That's what social services is there for, unfortunately, mate. You know what I mean?
What's happened to the morality at your football club?
I couldn't give a shit, bruv.
Random.
Yeah. Disgusting, man.
Shit, bruv. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough.
You had enough already, man. It's only week one.
I've had enough.
It's week one. Give
look what else is happening in week one. Look what else is happening. Look who Liverpool and Man City are catching wines off. Yeah, and look who I'm catching a wine off. Yeah,
you got me.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough.
BBL Sterling.
Look what they're going on. Look what they're going on with.
I plead the fifth. You are right.
Yeah. Look what they're going on with. They're posting their thing all over Insta, blood. I'm not even posting my thing on close friends.
That's dark, yo.
That's crazy.
You know when you know deep down your thing is dead. You don't post it on the gram. You don't post it on socials. You post it on Insta, close friends with a side angle. You don't even get the full. You're getting that. That's what you're getting. Yeah.
I said you're putting the emoji over the face and everything. That's
big man thing. You're putting that emoji. What have I done? Do you understand? Stop doing that, blood. Stop it. Stop it. Seriously. Enough's enough, blood. It might be the maddest. It might be the maddest analogy you've ever heard, blood. But it's the realest analogy.
That's a close friends.
It's the realest, blood.
Over the face,
it's the realest, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, that is the deepest, darkest pit.
I can't be any more honest.
Sorry, that's finished me. Yo. The emoji over the face is peak, but on the close friends, you know. Is she that bad?
You don't even see it on close friends, bro. Big man thing.
Oh, yo.
Arsenal, sort it out, bro. Seriously, bro. You got man laughing at me on the high road, blood. Seriously, bro. Stop, bro. You get me? You got me saying like, yo, this is my cousin. You get me? It's my cousin. You know what I mean? It's my cousin, blood. You get me? It's not my gal. That's my cousin, blood. You know what I'm saying? Walking with this dead thing on the high road, bro. What the fuck's going on, man? You know what I mean? Seriously, bro. You know what man lies to you and says it's not his gal. That's my cousin, bro. That's my cousin, man. You get around the corner. Why did you say that to your friend? Cause you're a dead thing, blood. What do you mean, bro? Can't be slipping with you on the high road, man. You get me? You get real talk, bro. It's dark, fam.
Yo, that is...
It's dark, bro. It's dark, blood. You know what I mean? It's dark, bro. I swear down, blood. Absolute dark. Arsenal, listen, stop fucking about. Yeah. And go and do what needs to be fucking done. Yeah. Enough's enough. Yeah. I'm serious, bro. I've had enough, mate. You know?
Is there anything? Can we quickly run the Liverpool bit? Because I've got to shoot in it.
Go on then, 1 minute. Big up Alessandro. He says, could be worse, Troops. Juventus fan here. Yeah, your pet. Yeah, you boy. I swear they finished like 8th or something. Big up Alios. Sesko plays basketball regularly. He's good for Arteta. Wouldn't fucking surprise me, mate. I swear them. Where's he from? Serbia or Slovakia? I swear they're good at basketball.
That's very Slovenian. He's not
Yeah,
Slovenian.
good at basketball. They got Chicken Man 47. Man said Chicken Man. This civil war going on in Arsenal is crazy. You will think it's lockdown. Arsenal, relax and enjoy the summer. Yeah, I wish I could, mate. They got Chelsea fans at ham rolls. Arsenal is a dictatorship with Kroenke at the helm. That is nothing but facts, unfortunately, broski. Big up Woods. X is walking outside the Emirates with the Europa League trophy.
Shout out to
Bring
X,
it up. I'm not Lewis, bro. Big man thing. You understand? You can fuck off, blood. You get me? Liverpool news.
Yeah, Luis Diaz's wife posted like a goodbye message. So I don't know if Luis Diaz could be going Saudi. That could be I don't know. Luis Diaz could be on his way out, but that's a decent amount of money then, because they've been spent a decent amount of money for him.
What are they saying?
70 million mark and up.
Ross.
So, yeah. But then again, that one confuses me because Darwin's supposed to be going though. So if Darwin and Diaz go, then we kind of
you have no striker down the middle.
We got Jota, but yeah, injury.
You got Gakpo. Why Gakpo playing there in PSV, or is he better on the left?
Gakpo's gonna. I think Gakpo's been told he's the first choice left winger, and Diaz ain't really trying to do the false 9 thing no more. If Diaz leaves in it, that's what it seems like to me. Because Diaz had a good season at false 9 this season, but I don't think it's a long term idea for Slot. Yeah, it's not. But that's not a long term thing for Slot in it. I don't think it's like. I think it's kind of just like what he's got. So I think Gakpo will be the first choice left winger. But it just doesn't make sense to me that we're getting rid of, or we could be getting rid of Diaz before Chiesa. That don't make too much sense to me. Chiesa's kneecaps are made of paper mache, so I don't understand that. But apart from that, yeah, like the Wirtz thing.
You get worried about Wirtz?
Nah, not at all. Player wants Liverpool. If the player didn't want Liverpool and that was up in the air, then I'd be worried. Player wants Liverpool. Trying hard to make it happen. Do you know what I'm saying? People have come out and spoken about his choice to go to Liverpool. Joshua Kimmich has spoken on it. Nango's been spoke about it. That you get man has spoken about his choice to go to Liverpool as different, but fair enough if he's that good. So yeah, man, doesn't really bother me. Any team in the Premier League would have Florian Wirtz in their team, so that don't bother me. Show me the money. When I weren't spending no money, I was getting laughed at. Now I'm spending money, man. I'm trying to do the laughing thing. Can't fearmonger me, bro. Can't fearmonger me. I'll send absolutely everyone to the shop and make sure I am parched and make sure they're fetching me my ale. Because when my team's building like this, I've got no issues. Kirk has
when you look at City, the way they're building, blood, that midfield, you look at the left back they've been linked to today. Brother, are we going into the I was saying to Saeed, are we going back into the Liverpool fucking City era?
Unfortunately, yes.
We missed the boat, innit? We missed the plane, we missed the train, we missed the bus. We miss every fucking.
You could have 2 Premier Leagues in between that time. You could have 2 Premier Leagues.
That was your time to strike, was to get one during that, at least one.
Guy, brother. I swear down.
Sorry, I've got to shoot now, innit? But
sorry, man. Breathe, troops, man. You'll be alright, fam.
You're alright.
Nah, troops are just deep in it like that.
When it hits you all at once.
Yeah. Like,
I get it. You're getting Wirtz and everything. He's linked with Nkunku. I understand.
I was having this discussion with the Bayesian lot yesterday about Liverpool and saying how it's between those two and it's going to be one in the window. Hey, blessings, man, every single time.
Bless up, man.
Because Arsenal have been so close.
Brother. You be alright, brother. You be alright, bro. You be alright.
Yeah, man. Henny is you, man.
I've really had enough.
Don't worry, man. Nkunku's going to increase the sales of Smart Whip around North London tenfold.
They can't get Nkunku, surely.
Come on, man. Arsenal buying Chelsea leftovers. We've been there before.
True.
We've been there before. As for Fabrice Hawkins, remember, tier 0 for France players. That brother's like Fabrizio over there.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. When it comes to Frenchies, he's that guy.
Yeah.
And I hope so. I will get you a free Nkunku Arsenal shot.
Our transfer news.
I just ignored him, you know.
Is the reason why the rage happened. Man City are behaving like a big club again. You get me? They had the few seasons where they did the one signing here, one signing there. But it looks like they're going back to the old City blood of going out and getting several quality players in Europe blood. You understand? They went out and got Rinders. They said, fuck that. We're not stopping there. We're going to go get Turkey for 35 million euros, which is basically 30 million fucking pounds, mate. From one of the hottest talents in European world football right now, blood. They are also linked to Livramento. Aït-Nouri is also going to be done.
You know about the Livramento thing?
Livramento is on their radar. It's going to be difficult because Newcastle want to keep him, but this is City, bro. You understand? Aït-Nouri, that's going to get done as well.
That's a problem.
They brought in Mamouche in January. They brought in that Nico Gonzalez. Rodri's going to be back.
Yeah, they got Kusanov as well, who they signed.
Haaland is going to be on a revenge tour, blood. I'm telling you lot now. Like, I hope you don't know this. The next season, you're going to see the Haaland that we first saw when he landed in this Premier League, blood. It's looking very long, blood. You get me? It's looking. Hey yo, real talk. But it is blood. It's not looking good, bruv. You get me? It's not looking good at all, bro. It is looking like I said, we missed everything, bro. Bus, train, plane, boat, car, Uber, bike. You know what I mean? Everything, blood. It is, yeah, bruv. Man City's bored of waking up, bro.
Yeah, if they get Aït-Nouri, Livramento, Reinders, Cherky, all they're missing really is maybe centre back goalkeeper. I don't know if Edison, what's going on with Edison there, but they're.
I ain't heard nothing on Edison, so I assume he'll stay.
Yeah, he'll stay, yeah. But then even the centre backs, because Diaz weren't really at it, but we'll see what's what. But yeah, Livramento, that's a good side.
Yeah, since he linked up with Maya, big up Maya. You know what I mean? That's my dog. But since he linked up with Maya, he kind of fell off, blood. I don't know if he just got Maya on the mind.
Yeah, one of my mates hates fucking Maya Jama more than fucking Man United. He's a City fan.
Jesus Christ, blood.
Anytime he talks about defense, just fuck Maya Jama. Fuck Maya Jama. It's like, no, I would.
Hey, you're a bad man. Maya's gang. You get me? Big up Maya, man. You know what I mean?
But like, leave her alone, man. I get it.
Real talk. She's cool as well, man. Maya's mature. I can't lie. I think she's like Arsenal and West Ham.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, blood. I don't know. I think she's Arsenal. I think her family's West Ham. But I think she supports Arsenal because when she met me, she was like, yo, I always watch your videos. I love Ty. When you see Ty telling big up Ty, I was like, rah. Yo. When I thought Ty was like, yo, blood, you understand? Heart rate going through the wall, blood. You understand? You would have thought you saw Wenger. You would have thought you saw Wenger get a new deal at Arsenal, blood. You understand? You get me? I swear
that, innit? Hello, Maya.
Charles full on stutter, blood. Word to Joe. You get me? But it's not looking good, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like it could be two horse race settings again for the next couple of years, especially when you look at what
maybe a third.
Hey,
I don't know about third, bro, because the way you're moving, you know what I mean. You ain't bringing in nothing that's gonna go up against what they're bringing in, blood. You get me?
That's fine. I'm happy to be slept on, man.
Better get it together, mate. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the City Liverpool thing again. Yeah, you shit together. Yes,
don't worry, man. We got something for you.
Yes, get your shit together is what I'm saying. I can't do the City Liverpool thing again.
I love that you're backing us, man. Proper Chelsea flawless, bro.
Fuck off, man. Yo, get to this. Yo, carry on, man. You got a super chat. Son. This guy's a dick, yo.
What do you mean, man? I'm happy. Yeah. That's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Just get it together, all right?
We'll do it for you, mate.
Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? How noble.
It's peak, innit, flawless?
Fucking super peak. That is City Liverpool all over it again. Peak. And then the question, and the worst part about it is Arsenal probably gonna be third. If anyone's gonna crash the party, it's gonna be you lot. Oh Lord.
Yeah, we ain't breaking into that, blood. You get me? We might as well concentrate on the cup competitions. You get me? That's like concentrate on the Carabao Cup, concentrate on the FA Cup, try to do a cup double. Because even the Champions League, I think we missed that boat this year as well, blood.
I can't say you missed the boat when you lost out to who you lost to. I can't say you missed the boat.
I think if we beat PSG, we win the Champions League.
But PSG they're the guys.
Mm.
That's the team. That's what I wouldn't say go as far to say you missed the boat. We seen what they did to Inter Milan, and we seen what they did to everyone else. They've been the best team in the competition.
Yeah, they fully deserve it. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
but when you're in the semi-final and you're 2 games away,
yeah, you're close
from immortality, blood. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Real talk, blood. Phase 6 will be civil war, blood. That's phase 6, bro. Civil war.
Apparently, Arteta ain't made phase 5.
Of course, he hasn't made phase. He hasn't got out of phase 2.
Phase 5 is meant to be like winning the trophies, obviously. So on phase 4.
Who started this phase thing? Was it Arteta? Where did this come from?
Yep, it was Arteta. It was Cronky. It was the Arsenal hierarchy, the Arsenal PR train. They use a lot of words with PR in it. You get me? Process. What else what is it? Process, PR. You know what I mean? It's what is it? Progression. There's a lot of them, blood. You get me?
Process.
Really and truly, we've just stagnated for the last 3 years, blood. You get me? There was a progression in the first 3 years, 8th, 5th, 2nd, but since getting to 2nd, we have just stagnated, blood. You get me? Just stagnated, and yeah, we're in a state that we're in now, missing out on 3 titles, and who knows when we're going to bring the title home now. You get me? Because when you're seeing Liverpool go out, City, and you're seeing what your club's doing, it's not really looking good, bro, is it? You get me? But big at the chat as always, blood. You understand? Another episode wrapped up for your Clark, blood. You get me? Episode 396 wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. Big up the man them as always, blood. Lewis, Flawless, Monts. Big up the chat. Mods, super chatters, all of that, blood. You get me? We're currently on 580 likes. Let's get this up to 1K, blood. This should have been like on 750 by now. I don't know what you lot are doing. You're moving like Arsenal's board, blood. Moving like a bunch of dickheads. Fix up, look sharp. Word to Dizzy Rascal. You get me? Slap a like on your way out. The Avengers season review that's dropping on Wednesday, so keep a lookout for that, blood. You get me? We're redirecting to Lewis. He's gonna go live about Gittins. You get me? I'm definitely gonna be tuning into that one. You understand?
That got legs, the game thing, yeah. So that's actually strong links.
Yeah, these ex-City Academy. You know what we're like with ex-City Academy players.
Yes.
We want the whole 2021 squad.
But big up the chat as always. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the man them. We're out, people.
Cheers.